Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay. Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay.
Do you know the best night I've had in the last 5 years is a night that Zoe and I split a bottle of wine, we made a summer salad, and watched chocolat together?
You mean chocolate?
Chocolat.
Chocolate with Johnny Depp.
They say great art is difficult to understand, but easy to enjoy. Hey, Beavis. It's hard, but it's not like hard. Yeah.
Good evening, go out there, wherever, whenever, however you all are. Welcome to Toxic Tuesday. We have a nice bunch of you here already. Hell yeah, thank you guys. Let's get this up. Okay, bring the overlay down. I'm sure you are already tired of looking at Mad Mardigan in the Speedo of Charles Bronson. But let's say hello to everyone here. All right, let's look at all those faces here in the chat because we got faces here in the chat, Rooney. And we gotta acknowledge those faces. You hear me? We got faces to acknowledge. Like Pat S. Still. He's still Pat S. He didn't change his name. He's still Pat S. How are you doing, Pat? Hello, Daryl Brewer. You've been very excited for the stream, and now you're gonna get it. The Viewer. Hello, sir. D. Bud Martin. Cypher Chaos. How's it going, Cypher Chaos? Nice to see you here, Jonathan Conroy. Hello, Corellian Rogue. Yes. Good to see all you gentlemen here. Yes. Guys, it's the first Toxic Tuesday of 2026 on January 6th. This date could be any more perfect. And shout out to our guest, Dave C. tonight, who's joining us for this show. He was the one who suggested this almost a year ago, I think. And we're finally doing it. Because then we're doing this. We're going to have a huge time tonight. And then we're going to go into 5 weeks of Chuck Norris badassery. So much badassery. It's going to be retarded. We're probably going to all have beards, like all of us. Hell, I might have 3 beards. I don't know. But all I know is that it's happening. I can't wait. Will this stream be? It already is an insurrection. It already is. All right. You want to know how I already know it's insurrection? Because you can literally storm the territory of YouTube, or you can storm the territory of Rumble. So if you're a man who likes to have it both ways, front and back, you could do it at YouTube and you could do it in Rumble. You decide which one's the front and the back. I'm not going to decide that for you guys. But we all have choices in life. Best part of waking up is Rumble in the butt. What's up, Jonathan93 Mega? How you doing? No, for real though. You choose which one you want to have it in, and you get to hang out there on stream for any of those territories. But we got dudes here in the back, and it's a chat of dudes, and it's gonna be a panel of dudes. It just feels so straight. Right, Mark?
Right? Do we have too many dudes here tonight?
Never have
too many dudes. Never enough dudes.
Never enough dudes. Never, dude. What are you talking about when you're saying is there too many dudes? Come on, dude. We have a membership on this channel. It's literally, well, actually, all of them are pretty not straight. I mean, but our cheapest one. It's balls to the wall. That's our cheapest tier here. And then we have a huge tier and then a Dolph Lundgren tier. And those are all pretty straight.
Yeah, but you
Maybe.
can have a lady with balls these days, right? So
Oh boy.
I just want to be inclusive here. Yep. So but this is one freaking crazy movie. Yeah, and some of the guys did almost lose their balls too. So yeah.
Oh yeah. The clip is perfect for this more than ever.
Yeah, so maybe you should stop the stream and play that during that clip in the movie. Yeah.
Oh, I might have to. Oh,
Yeah.
we have one lady here who is
Yeah,
brave.
come on.
Running.
We got Davina.
Davina
here.
Duckworth. Darius says hello and good evening. Good evening, Davina. Enjoy the ride. You're used to this, though. You're used to this.
Yep, she puts up with us. Yep.
So, how's your New Year's Eve?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, we did the old people thing. We stayed home and watched the ball drop from New York City because if you ever talk to anyone who's been there, it's kind of a hellscape to go there these days.
That's probably hellscape getting out.
Getting out. So
even if you don't factor in the crime, yeah, of course.
I mean, unless you like, know someone who has an apartment there or like works like right, where you can see the ball or something like that. But I had a buddy who went. He's like, I'm like, how'd you go to the bathroom, Brian? He's like, well, all the dudes just stood around and you peed, where you were standing. And he's like, the women, it wasn't so good for them. Yeah, because you have to get there by like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and you have to stay there till midnight or even before that. So it's just insanity. Everyone's like, it's just the tourists there. But I guess like Ryan Seacrest is like, this is so much fun. Everyone should do this. I'm like, yeah, you're freaking on the stage with like how many handlers and a heated, dressing room or room next door. It's like, come on, I think your experience is a little bit different. But no, it was a good one. And yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. And hope everyone has a good 2026.
I agree. I hope everyone has a very merry 2026. And starting off the show, Brad Young coming in hot, as he likes to do, with a direct donation, sir. And Brad Young for $5 says, movie suggestion, Hell Comes to Frogtown, Rowdy Roddy Piper in a chastity belt. It's wild. That sounds wild. I've never seen it. But
oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, I've seen that.
Said that. We now have to do it. That sounds like a redonkulous movie.
Crazy movie.
Well,
and there's frogs in that. We had a frog lady in this one. We got a frog. There's lots of frogs in that. So that's a crazy freaking movie. Crazy movie. Yeah. They're kind of a big, like a 1-2 punch with this movie. They're kind of in the same vein, like the way they're done, tongue in cheek. I mean, this is don't mess with the Piper.
Hey, we have a destiny then. All right, let's bring in our other dude, Justin, out of the red shirt. How are you, sir?
I'm good. And I just want to point out, there's no way to have too many dudes on this show because too many dudes is a lot like too much bacon. There is no such thing.
Oh!
And I cannot believe that we have not done Hell Comes to Frogtown on this show. So now my problem is, whose stream did I do that show on?
It wasn't me. I'm taking credit for it, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
That's crazy.
How's your New Year, sir?
It was good. Nice and quiet. I don't do the stay up and wait till the ball drops. I couldn't go to Times Square. I'd be asleep.
But you can always wait for your own balls to drop.
My balls dropped years ago, Nick.
I had to. It was an opportunity.
It was laying there.
It was just laying there, teed right up for you.
Teed up, huh? Teed up. Tea bagged up.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad to have you here, sir. Let's have fun on the first Toxic Tuesday 2026, the January 6th edition. I think we can also welcome that 70s rock fan, sir. How are you?
Good evening. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, Redshirt and I are so old that our balls have indeed dropped to the tarmac.
I'm not enjoying that visualization.
That's why I've stopped wearing my kilt.
It's called a skirt. that
Yes,
point.
the chafing was beginning to get a bit much. But
Yes.
Too much chafing. And that's not a chafing dish.
Woo! Man,
I'm returning your chafing dish.
you're returning.
What was
the
that movie?
chafing.
That was Hot Shots. Kelly Elvis.
Fucking wild. 70s. I'm glad you're here, sir. I know you've had a bit of a week. I'm thinking I wasn't expecting you, but I'm glad you could be with
Oh no,
us.
I'm groovy. I've
Yeah.
been streaming again. Yes, yes.
Good.
God
One,
bless
one
her, yeah.
continues. One must
Hey.
continue.
The more men to cross streams with, the better. It feels like
Yeah,
a complete
indeed.
Crossing of Streams having you here.
Well, I'm more concerned about the fact I might fall asleep at any point because our poor doggy had me up like 4 times in the night last night to go out and do poops. She must have
Wow.
eaten something she shouldn't
Oh,
have.
that
'cause she's good at that.
Well, yeah.
So I'm knackered.
So she had a shit show, or
She
cut
did.
the
Oh
shit
my god,
show.
that stuff was foul. I have no idea what she'd be. She eats. She loves to scarf stuff she sees in the street, like just whatever. She'll eat anything that's lying around. It's not like you'd think we didn't feed her, but whatever it was that she ate, it was not pretty.
Hey, if it's any consolation, I'm just glad that you said it was foul because I would have been fucking mortified if you said something about smelling good or some shit. I would
It
be like, what
smells
the
good.
I can smell it.
fuck? Oh yeah,
Well, I'll
our
tell you
outro clip.
Even he
That
could
one,
have
hold
smelled
on.
it.
Let's do that clip because it suits the damn mood so much. Where is it?
I smell horse shit. It's horrible, but I can smell it.
Smell that shit, baby!
Oh,
Well, he could have smelt Ivy's poop last night. I'm telling you.
Oh no.
I thought the coyotes over the road that were howling were going to come over and attack us. It was so bad.
Oh, that's why they were howling.
That's why they were howling exactly. And it was like 20 centigrade below. Oh, what a night! But anyway, hopefully she's better tonight.
Hey, I hope so too. We'll make sure we'll keep you up, and then when the show's over,
I'll
you
try and keep her up
rest.
all night. Yes,
You got dudes who can get it up for you. Okay, well, you got the right men here to do that.
that's
So,
true. Yes.
Like like Cypher Chaos says, Chuck Norris's balls didn't drop, his balls dropped him. Guys, welcome our guest. Last time he was on here was actually a few months ago when we were still doing the Rumble exclusive when we talked about Alien, which was a great episode, by the way. So if you're not on Rumble, shame on you. You should watch the episode. It's a great episode. We talked with this guest, and he was obviously the one who suggested this movie way back. And it only makes poetic sense to have him on here to be a returning guest for this. Welcome back to Toxic Tuesday, Dave C.
Woo! Yeah, what's up, man? And you know what?
We're back on the
Yeah.
show.
A kilt is not a skirt unless you're wearing the underwear, and then you take them off because then you're not a man if you're
Take
wearing
it
the kilt
off.
in the first place.
Take
my
it all
balls-
off.
And my balls have been dragging concrete for a few years now. So
This has been is this like a therapy confession show about the balls tonight?
oh, most definitely, most definitely.
Rocky Mountain Oyster time.
It's the angle of dangle that counts.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yes, and thank you so much, everyone, for having me on again. Alien was the last one we had, and that was a great show. I think
It
everybody was
really
here for that.
was. Yeah,
And
we're
I was
all hands
thinking-
on deck.
Well, Dave, we had a vote. It wasn't unanimous, but you're here anyway. So.
Oh, now was that before or after you watched this movie?
Before, during, and after.
Because this is total cheese, but there's a level of toxicity on here
Oh,
that's
this
only
was toxic.
it's got no spoilers. Don't spoil it. One of the best toxic space characters in history.
Dude, we're all gonna have all sorts of feelings about this movie that we're gonna discuss, and that's fair. But one thing that's absolutely irrefutable is the movie's toxicity. There is no disputing the toxicity of this movie. It is definitely there's some dialogue here. I was just like, bro, can I do a double take of that?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
some lines here.
I saw a
there-
scene today that I was like, I never realized that scene. It wasn't toxic, but I saw something. I was like, what the? I never noticed that after like I don't know how many times I've seen this over the years.
Mhm.
But when you try to put this movie into the 80s block of movies,
Uh-huh.
do we even want to get on a 3-hour conversation of how great the 80s movies were back
Oh,
then
I
between
know.
action, hard, sci-fi? Let's not even go there, right?
Right.
But
Oh, I
the
know, it's
competition
tempting.
level
It
of
was
putting
high.
this in the early 80s is just
Mhm.
insane.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
How it even got
absolutely.
released was amazing. So I think one of the
Yeah.
guys brought that up backstage, and I'm loving that you did your homework on it. Please mention that,
Oh yeah.
the production
and we
costs and
will.
all that.
So, Mark, you ready to get it up?
Yep, my computer just kind of glitched for a second as I was
It's
doing
okay.
something. So
Hey, we all have our
let's see if
moments
it.
of dysfunction.
I had the slide.
so-
I had the slideshow up, and now
Well,
my
you got to
background got
slide it
screwed
back
up.
in.
He was
Yeah, let's
distracted
see
by
what's
all
going
that
on.
talk of scrotums and whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
know.
was
It was
getting a
like,
little
wow.
sweaty. He had he had to dab a little there off camera. He had to go change his shirt.
You didn't lose me though, which is a good thing. So
You had
here,
to
let's.
change your shirt and you had to get a new
Yeah.
towel.
Well, it's like when Levin
Yeah.
mentioned backstage when Bruce Valanche comes on, a couple of the guys here are going to be like, ooh, just like, oh boy, Bruce Valanche. But, shout out, and hopefully I won't get into like downer mode, but Hungry Boy was the one that watched with me about a year and a half ago. And, with his
Ah.
age, he knew all these characters, and he loved it and great. So I'm pumped, dude. I'm so pumped for this.
All right. I am too. Let me get my orangina up so we can look at it. Oh, look at that, dude. That's a big orangina.
Big ass
Like, seriously,
orangina.
You can't miss that orangina.
It's right in my face. It's so big.
I know.
Oh, I think that's the wrong.
I don't
think
know if I
that's-
want to get it out of your face.
I think
Like,
that's not the overlay, but it's,
Yeah, that's the one with. We got to do the different one with so we can see the other. I think that's not the see-through one.
no, this is the big guy. This is my big
it's
one.
obscuring
Oh,
my.
there you go.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, that's.
I
the
was
I
right
love
way
it, by
too
the way, the
big.
font. I love the use of the old MGM pirate movie
Hold
font
on.
there.
Let me just put in
Yeah.
your face one more time. Whoa, God, look at it. Look at it. All right.
Look at the size of it, man.
Look at that size of the vagina. Oh, look at that. TGV
Boom.
Monster. 24 for $2 says, howdy. Howdy to you, sir. Happy New Year, TGV Monster. I hope you are well. And I hope 2026 is kind to you on January the 6th, sir. Thank you. Oh, man. I'm trying to think. So right away, I saw, okay, there's a crawl there. Clearly,
Yeah.
we're going to be having some Star Wars influence right
That's
off
one.
the bat.
That's one already.
And yeah, and I'm like, oh hey, Robert Urich, that name rings a bell. Where have I seen that name from? So
Spencer for hire.
I'm looking, I'm like, hold up, Robert Urich. What have I seen? What have I seen, Mr. Urich? I'm like, oh, okay, he was in Magnum Force. We cover that
Yes.
on Toxic Tuesday.
Yep.
way
John Matuzak.
back.
Who are my football
Yeah.
fans? Where are my football fans at? My old guys. That's an old Raiders guy, Nick. If you didn't know that,
I did not know that.
he was a beast. He passed away fairly young, but he was an absolute beast when he played for the Raiders.
Hot dog.
Yeah,
Man.
and
of course,
wound up
John
doing a
Carradine.
lot of movies and TV shows.
Yeah. So, of course, I noticed, okay, I see a lot of big sci-fi architecture. So we're truly, I'm like, is this supposed to be like our Death Star? Clearly ends up being nowhere near that. But
No,
it's
but
clearly trying to tell you, hey, this is a space movie. It's the early 80s. Star Wars have been out. A lot of movies are ripping off Star Wars, doing the sci-fi thing. Hell, James Bond did sci-fi. We talked about that way back when with Moonraker.
Moonraker.
There's Ron Perlman before he didn't look like a broken toe, as Gary Neraj once said, which he was right on, by the way.
He does have the brains of a broken toe.
He does have the yeah.
Oh, he most definitely does. He most definitely does.
I
It's funny
could have
'cause, like,
seen Gary
he-
Busey in this role, but good
Oh
God.
God, yes, yeah.
You know, what's his name? Ron Perlman. Like nowadays, if his face looks like a broken toe, his hair looks like that of a fucking lesbo. Seriously, like he's like a broken toe lesbian. Then I guess by that logic,
He is a bit of a lesbian. It's true. He is a pussy.
Oh fuck!
Now,
Oh,
so-
dude, this shit where they busted on this thing crapping, and they're all so nonchalant about it. And
that
they all
Birdman?
like, what
Birdman?
is that thing? I don't know what that
Space
is.
Ghost and Birdman, right? Was it Birdman on Space Ghost? Or
Birdman.
So Nick, you kicked off the references, so we've got the one immediately. Let's see how
Oh,
many we
there's a
can do
few.
by the end of this.
Oh, I have two other ones. I don't know if I'm factually accurate with them, but there are two that I suspect. I'll check your privates, and and you tell me if they're right or not.
They're
But
right
I'm
where they
pretty-
belong, Nick. I
Hey,
checked.
Hold on. Okay.
all right, check your take a look. Like look down your open your pants and then look and see, check your privates.
Oh, definitely. You nailed those two already.
Okay, good. Okay,
No, those are
good.
some of the easier ones. I've got one as well when we get to it.
But you know what this reminds me of, even though it predates it? Spaceballs.
yeah, I was just
Yeah.
thinking Spaceballs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking,
But-
and I didn't know that Spaceballs is 88 because obviously I didn't see Spaceballs until we did it for a Toxic Tuesday many moons back. But I'm watching this, I'm like, wow. So okay, if you had to do like a line between Star Wars to Spaceballs,
Stop the scenes. Mark. Sorry, Nick. I don't want to
no,
pass
no,
it
go
on
ahead,
the
go ahead.
toxic. Did we go past the
or he
toxic?
peeked
thing
at her
here?
shirt, peeked at
Yeah.
her shirt. Here, I'll bring it down for you guys. Let me bring my
What,
vagina
when he
down.
did the Al Franken, you mean?
Yeah. Well, he actually he does a lot of this through this movie. If you catch on, he does a lot of male gazing, but here he just
Well, he's
straight
trying to-
up.
Come on, we'd all do it. Admit it. I mean, of course we
Well,
do.
Jason,
He looks
he's like-
around to see if anybody's going to catch him.
I like how he fouls it up out there in the hallways. Whatever
"Oh, shit."
happened to we rape, we pillage? I was just like, bro,
Yeah.
whoa, that was some
Yeah,
shit.
they raped the cattle and pillaged the women.
Oh,
Yeah, but Bing
man.
Crosby's gonna come kick this guy's
Bing,
ass.
that's right, Bing sings.
Oh, man. I like how they had this guy here. He was impersonating the old lady at the voice. Everything's fine. Just the No, that was hilarious.
Oh, we're going to get to
That
that, dude. I lost my
was-
shit when they did that.
Amazing when they did that.
Look at the outfits. And so the reference I'll get to now before I forget, I was thinking Buck Rogers and R.I.P. to Gil Gerard.
Yes.
Loved him in Buck Rogers. But do you remember the dancing scene, guys, in Buck Rogers? When he's like, he told the band, he's
go on.
those outfits, and God, I loved him in that show, man. But those outfits is what I was looking at. And I heard somebody say yes. So I hope I didn't steal your thunder on that one.
No, you didn't. But I love how there's all these different types of outfits in this type of area because it's like a Frankenstein's monster, if you will, a different outfit. So you got people who are in outfits that look like they're from the medieval times, but they're in space. So that doesn't fit in with the space thing. And I like with David, I'm not sure if you noticed, and I noticed within my first viewing, but I like how even though he gets shaven in this movie, you can see when he gets after shaved, his facial hair comes and goes.
It comes and goes, right? Yeah, yeah. There's so many of that kind of stuff that goes on through this movie. It's incredible, man. But I mean, it's cheese, right? When we backstage,
Oh, of course.
it's total effing cheese.
Oh, of course.
But you get
we love that.
You get the action, you get the romance, you get the sci-fi, you get the swashbuckling, and we'll get into it before I keep going
it's
on.
a double. It is. It's a double whammy. I
Mhm.
mean, it's a cheesy movie that was made for no money.
Yeah, and do you
So-
mention how much? How much was it? Do you remember?
8
It was
million.
supposed to have been 20 million, and I think they got 8.
8?
Well, no, what
Wow.
happened is that it was originally, but yeah, they budgeted
MGM
it
was
and then they
broke.
slashed it because yes, thank you. MGM was broke, and they slashed it to 8 or 9 million. It ended up making around 14 million. So, no,
Yeah.
I guess you could say, and obviously you have to no. My guess is marketing was probably non-existent, if not maybe $500,000 at best. Probably maybe they didn't exactly bomb if you're playing by the logic of budget. I would say they definitely massively underperformed, even though they're hoping for some big bucks. But man, when they translated from what was supposed to be a serious sci-fi movie to a straight crazy B movie conglomeration of parodying. It was like a parody of a parody, but except it was something that didn't come before.
With one hell of a cast. I mean,
Oh,
holy
God, yeah.
shit, the people that are in this movie. It's
Oh, yeah.
John Carradine?
Yeah.
I know.
I'm actually glad they ended up getting Robert York for Jason, because I know Kevin Costner was in talks for it and he turned it down. I love Costner, but I feel like we would have saw Costner first and not the character of David. So I feel like it kind of worked out that they had some lesser knowns for this movie. I think you see these characters first and not, the big name actors first. I feel like that's especially for this type of out there movie, you want to make sure like you see like original characters first, not, oh, hey, it's Kevin. You'll end up just not calling him David, just call him Kevin Costner the entire movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Robert York was a perfect cast for this. And these outfits for these.
Oh,
now we don't want to spoil alert on this one. Why they look like that? I'll try to hold
But
off.
yeah, we do spoilers.
spoil it.
Those are the eunuch outfits, right?
Here
Those
for
are
a
the
reason.
eunuch outfits. And if we go to
Yeah.
Mel Brooks, remember the History of the World Part 1 with the feather? And this is, I don't remember what year, guys. Can you help me? What year
This
did
was
History-
84. This movie
This
was
is 84, but when did History of the World Part 1 come out?
I think that was
was
that a little earlier than that, maybe? Like
So they probably
79,
ripped that
80?
whole scene off from them. So there's two. That was one of my dig deep ones, the reference, because you remember in History of the World they had the lineup, and the one character had the feather go up, and that's how you got caught.
History of the World was 1981. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah.
They stole that from History of the World Part 1. There's two.
No, I'm glad you mentioned Mel Brooks here, because as I watch this, I feel like this feels like something he would have created. This feels like
does.
something that was definitely, if not created, heavily influenced by him.
Oh, definitely.
I have
Absolutely.
to admire MGM for making a film that looked like a canon film. Even though it wasn't.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about 70s. I'm like,
Good
I
line.
thought
Good
that was a
line,
canon
dude.
film.
Even
Yes.
MGM was
Canon
imitating canon by this time. Yeah, because it looks just
Totally
like a
on
canon.
point, dude.
Yeah.
You're the canon expert. I'm like, yeah, this is. And
It
then I
just
checked
looks-
the
well, I'm-
IMDb again. I'm like,
well-
you mean really? It's not a canon film? How
Well,
is
on
this not a
Monday, I'm
canon
talking
film?
about Alien from LA, and it could be made by the same people in the same.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
wait till
Albert
we get to
Payne.
that one that Nick nailed already.
Oh,
Holy sheep shit, do they rip that off?
Hot.
Yeah, it's like
Damn.
it looks good for the money. I see you can get away with this aesthetic in a sci-fi movie if you
Pirate,
deliberately go for it and don't make it slick. You can make it look good, and it's cheap, but it's still well done enough that you think they put some effort into this.
Oh, I
They've
caught it,
tried.
Daryl.
Yes, Daryl.
I caught
Good
the
catch.
ladder bit. I caught it. I laughed. I'm like, that looks just like a ladder I could have gotten from Home Depot. I thought that
Yeah,
was
like it.
hilarious.
Yeah, and the chat is catching on to why you pick this, Nick, because if you watch it, and thanks whoever just mentioned that, because when you talk about Alien, you remember all the lights and when it first slow-mo into the Nostromo and all the alien stuff, and you can see they didn't cheap out on the lights and stuff here, the effects. They did what they could, and they nailed it. They nailed it for what they could.
They chose. I mean, the set dressing is definitely pulled out of something else to remind us of something else. That's a parody, because you could do very cheap set dressing, and they could have done that on a budget. I mean, look at Outland with Sean Connery.
Oh God, I love that movie too.
That movie takes place in hallways.
That's a
Practically.
hallway right on time. Perfect.
Yeah. It takes place in it takes place in hallways with very simple controls, buttons. I mean, they made a keypad for the wall. They used a calculator.
Yes.
So you could do it with very little money. When they don't, they made a choice.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they could have spent less. That's necessity. When they spend more, that's a choice. So
It forces you to be inventive when you've got less money.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. And
nice.
Exactly.
There's a strength to that. There is a unique strength to that you cannot get when you have all the money in the world. And, well, we have way too many examples in the last 10 years to back that point. Tim's got a great comment here. 94 was when this movie came out. We went to see it on stage. So this man saw it in the
Nice.
cinema.
Nice, dude.
Wow.
I would like to have, but I didn't. It wasn't on a cinema near me, so I had to wait till it was on VHS eventually.
This movie had to have, you had to okay, I'm thinking if I was, let's just say, imagine myself being 16 when this came out. I think in order to even know this movie existed, you had to have been one of those people who went to the movie every week and checked the list top to bottom, because this is not something that would have just been everyone would have known about. This is something you heard. You got to be really into movies, know the craft, know the medium, be obsessed with going to the cinema on a weekly basis just to be aware that this exists.
Well, for me, it's because it was science fiction, and I was on top of everything the sci-fi that was coming out.
Oh, I'm
But
sure you were on top
so,
of it.
So I was
your
behind
MO.
it, on top of it, wherever I needed to be. But I didn't know. It wasn't widely released in the UK, so I had to wait to see this. It was just a fabled movie, unseen until VHS came out.
Yeah, and
You know,
when
this
and
wasn't
when-
big on the streaming services, or like the HBOs, or I don't remember much
I
about
don't-
this movie, right? I mean, it was
Mark, is that
kind of
ever
buried.
streamed? Has it ever streamed on anything?
Well, I'm just thinking back in the day, like I remember seeing Heavy Metal on HBO, and like that was the holy grail to like my friend had a VHS tape of that.
Heavy Metal is the
Boobs.
parody. Heavy Metal is a cartoon based on a magazine.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Totally
I'm just thinking like
different
obscure.
intent.
I'm thinking of like obscure movies that were like tough to
Oh,
find
yes.
for a long time. Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and here, guys, you get your Star Wars your pew
The
pew for the
Millennium
sci-fi
Falcon type
stuff.
of scene.
Yep.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon equivalent right here. Yeah, definitely. No.
Sorry, Nick.
No,
there it
Dave,
is.
you're the
There
guest,
it is. You
dude.
nailed it, Mark. There, what's that? The reference to some asteroids?
Oh, dude,
guys?
the
And-
arcade.
And you show and they show it.
This is
They actually
yeah,
show
this-
it that it's an
Game
arcade
Over.
machine. Did you catch that, Mark?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
I
like Space
laughed
Invaders.
So that's
when I
three.
saw
That's three
Game
references.
on
Game
the
contest
freaking
over.
arcade. I was like, oh, that's great. So welcome DG Juvats to the show. Haven't seen you before. If you have been, apologize for not remembering.
Hello.
He says
Wow.
Ice Pirates has been on YouTube free service and on Tubi.
pretty sure
Nice.
it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like I'm trying to remember like when I
You're
first saw
thinking
this
back to
movie.
the-
Like if like did I rent it in the video store or did I
I did, because it wasn't released in the UK. I had to wait till it got a VHS.
Wow. Or
Release.
Laserdisc. Maybe it would have been Laserdisc type of thing.
Yeah, just thinking back to the we were talking about the set of steps that they used. I bet they did get them from Home Depot, and then they took them back and returned them after they'd done the shot. That's how low the budget was.
Classic
Oh,
grift.
Oh, we
dude.
don't need these
Classic
anymore.
grift.
They don't go all the way up.
Oh.
We tried going up them; they didn't go all the way.
And this guy here, the bad guy here, he plays it so straight here. He's really trying to like make this a serious movie, isn't he?
Oh
It
God.
also reminds me a bit of Flash
Yeah.
Gordon. Or a bit of
Oh,
Flash.
you got it. Yes, you did
yeah.
catch it. That's
There's some-
four.
I never
Yes.
made
You
that
nailed it.
connection.
You
There's
nailed
some
it,
Flash
guys.
stuff in this at various points.
You nailed it,
Okay.
70s.
Yeah.
I was biting my
Yeah.
lip the whole time. I was
Dave?
waiting and waiting because I wore the shirt and
You're wearing
nobody
it.
brought it up yet.
You're wearing the shirt.
I
need
saw
you
the
to
shirt,
name-
so I was thinking,
wrong movie,
that's-
Dave.
I know.
Ah.
It's Flash.
Dave, I need you to name the Flash Gordon parts of this movie. Tell me.
Well, I'll
which
let
part.
70s nailed it. What you
Well,
got?
there's some bits like the bit where they're, I don't know if we've reached it yet, where they're all
Mhm.
dressed in the
Reach
fake
around to
mustaches and the white t-shirts. That's very Flash Gordon. They're
Yeah.
the three
The
guys
eunuchs.
are, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
just bits, there's other bits, but that's one, and some of the robot costumes were very Flash. The whole dancing scene is the set where they're all dancing. Later is a very Flash Gordon looking set, even if the dancing isn't particularly.
Well, they got the guys in the cage here with,
Yeah.
that's a cage scene. I don't think that's a direct reference at all. That's just like a continuation of what 70s is saying. Just a little bits here, a little bits there,
Yeah.
just adding on through the whole
Production
movie.
design inspiration more than set
Yeah,
scenes,
but
you know.
But you nailed it, dude. You totally nailed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did.
The water planet. No, I'm glad. I
Is it Waterworld with Kevin Costner?
Oh
God.
God!
Could you imagine that a tie-up in this with like
No.
Kevin Costner was supposed to get the role?
No.
I can't wait.
No.
He's in
I can't
Waterworld.
wait for the YouTube video that says that that this movie occurs in the same universe as Waterworld.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Mark set the damn precedent, and someone's gonna now.
That's a
run
million
with that
views
shit.
right there, dude.
Redo the end of the movie, yeah. Because the director is all pissed because he wanted the last scene to be like flying over Malibu beaches and people surfing and stuff. And then
don't even know who
the
directed
director said they cut the scene without telling him. He's like, I had to drink vodka to calm myself down. Well, he's a cool guy. So I was like, yeah, so
I was a bit confused by the premise, though, that the galaxy had run out of water because 90% of H2O is everywhere in the galaxy. There are
All right.
giant
So-
freaking planets made of ice floating around.
Now, guys, when did Dune come out? The
Was it
original.
Oh, it's about 84 as well, yeah.
83 or 84.
I'm, I'm trying to think who came first and if the water planet was a spice ripoff, but I'm not sure. I don't think so on that one.
well, I
but
mean the Dune books predate this by a
well,
lot. Yeah.
well, there-
If you're a
there you
sci-fi
go.
guy. But yeah, I agree, 70s. I was like, of all the things to pick, like they're running out of. I mean, I know this is a spoof,
Yeah.
but it's like
It's like saying
can't
there's a
do
hydrogen
water.
shortage in the universe. You know?
Yes, or a stupidity
Whoa.
shortage.
Now you're
There's
blowing
water
too
everywhere.
many minds. I don't think the mind can comprehend this one. Waterworld, Yellowstone, Ice Pirates crossover.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
But Dune as well. Dune as well.
Wow.
that's too much, dude. You're going way. You're drunk on power. Like that's an abuse of power.
Look at everybody's looking up Kevin Costner movies right now. Let me see what I can do.
There's got to be a
Can you imagine
postman reference
Field
in
of
here.
Here we go,
Dreams?
Mark.
Can
Here
you
we
gotta
imagine
be
go.
a
Field
postman.
of Dreams being tied to the ice power? Like if you build it, they will come. It's literally building the water, and the ice pirates show up for the water.
No, I think the
Yeah.
postman
Hearts
has
of
got to be in
Yellow
here
Water.
somewhere. The postman.
All right, now toxicity level for this movie went to a 10.5 to 11.
Oh,
There's a good line
God.
coming up. I think the best line in the movie is coming up here.
In
a
the
couple
setup here
seconds.
for the chat, who haven't seen it, is they got caught. They got caught on the ship and they got sent here to be, well, should I say it or it's coming up?
Just
I'll
say
let it
Hey,
just.
Oh, no, people have seen this movie.
Take it
Yeah,
out.
they're getting ready to get castrated by the gripper
Mm,
or the
Ripper.
ripper. So if you want toxic, holy
let's not quibble
shit.
over a letter or two. It's still
Yeah.
I love this line. I love this line. This line is so toxic here. This is the most line in the movie. Maybe we could just get together later then. I don't think you'll be up for it.
I saw like,
And she laughs at it. They start
Literally.
laughing at him.
I saw that. I was like, holy shit, that's bond level toxicity
It
right
is.
That's
there.
the best line
Like,
in the movie, I think. Yeah.
man.
He didn't rise to the bait though.
No,
Ah.
no. And then they're just, and that little snide laugh that they do, it's great.
Oh,
She's
cruel
like,
but wonderful.
good catch, Mark,
Yeah.
for the line. I was just thinking of
Yes,
the
good
ripper. I
one.
didn't even pay attention to the line.
Mhm.
I always pay attention to what the ladies say.
Oh.
Look at her laughing. Look at her smile.
Ah, that
Yeah.
smile. She knew what she was saying. She knew, and she was
Toxic
proud.
femininity on
Uh-huh.
display.
Oh,
Yep.
look! Power to the people! Power to the people! I was
Yeah.
like,
Did that dude get castrated? Or
Oh,
just these-
totally.
Oh,
Totally.
he did?
Because he's
Yeah,
been
he's
for
fine.
your,
Finest cut of
yeah.
all.
we never
Yeah, he's
saw
right-
him again at the
he's right-
scene. Well,
he's right
your
before
guys,
Dave.
She didn't
Your
spare
guys all
anyone
played
else?
it cool. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, it's a fire truck.
Dun-dun-dun. Somebody's phone with the Star Wars
Oh.
theme.
Okay.
Yeah.
I named that
Imperial
too,
March.
one note.
I just got some new batteries for this.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
nice.
that.
Oh,
It's still not working properly though. I think
Very nice. That is cool.
Are you using your code is a little bit dated, but it matches.
it matches.
It's an old code, but it checks out.
Hey,
Finally got it to work again.
Very cool. I like
just
it.
be glad you got it to work. But yeah, no, this guy, you don't see him after Secluded. He actually lost his balls probably to the point where he straight up died. And the other guys, we actually see them. Obviously, when they wear their white wigs, their really tight
well-
suit, they get their balls fondled by the old lady. And the lady definitely has a lust and taste for the chocolate. Well, it's obviously the princess is still more towards like vanilla.
Can you go back to actually show what the Ripper looked like there? I
Did I
missed.
catch the
Did-
Ripper?
Did you
I
catch
don't know
the
if you catch
actual?
it.
What the
Come on,
Ripper
don't fear
looks
the
like?
Ripper. Baby, don't fear the Ripper.
I must have caught the Ripper, didn't I?
Let's see if I'll bring my
There it
giant
is.
down.
There
for
it
you.
is.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me bring my giant down. Hold on. Let me give it down for
It's
you. There you go.
disturbing that they've got an industrial-sized production line just to do this. I mean, there's a lot of eunuchs coming out of there every day.
Yeah.
I think they're catching some other stuff along with this. This does not look very precise.
No,
No.
that's a lot
does
of
not look-
unit.
You're going to
you
lose
have
a
to
hair
grab.
or two. That's true.
Yeah, not very well engineered here, I think, for precision. Yeah, I
You
think.
gotta grab a lot of unit with that. That's a lot of unit to grab. It's like it prepares for units of all sizes. That's why the mouth is so big.
It's terrifying.
the vagina's still up. Just in
I'm
case
sitting
the-
here like scrunched up while I'm
Imagine
talking
like
about
the
it. I'm
hairs get
"Oh."
tied up in the springs too, and now what if like it can't bifurcate because the hairs are tied up in the springs? So now all of a sudden, the Ripper has its own dysfunction issues because the pube hairs got tied up in the springs.
I'd be worried about the sanitation. I mean, has that been cleaned since the last person in front of me went through? I mean, I'd be worried about that.
Can you
dude,
imagine?
OSHA would be all over.
OSHA would
this
be
shit.
all over it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You imagine the job of the guy who's got to spray that down and wipe it down.
right.
Ugh,
All the
God.
men whose balls and hairs go through it, all the hairs you gotta get, like the ones who got like the longer unshaven, and you gotta like to get some tweezers and pluck them out too, dude. Yeah, I'm sure this machine gets nasty every single day.
Ugh. Okay, thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. I don't even like looking at that.
Like we're gonna turn this
The
into a deep
chomper.
conversation. Change it now before
Change
we
it.
go another 5 more minutes. It looks clean, but it looks to me deceiving. You gotta remember this machine was made to look that way, so to make you feel, oh hey, this is clean.
Look at his man bun, or not a man bun, but he's got
The tail, yeah. So was that a look of the 80s where he
It's
had
the-
short hair and a tiny tail?
It's a pirate look, I think.
Oh yeah, because ice pirates. Okay, I see. So I thought it was interesting while I was doing my own homework on this movie, and I learned about some of the names that this movie had in other countries. In France, it was called Star Warriors.
What? For
Yes, in
That's
France,
close. That's
Star
so
Wars.
close.
Wow.
So
No way.
close.
Yeah. In France, it was
Yes.
called Star Warriors. Which actually, I like that as a name. I do like that as a name. Don't get me wrong. I
Les
think it's worse.
Guerrières des Étoiles.
Star Warrior. Wow.
I know it's perfect. It really is. Like
Get
I
back.
would not complain if that was if they somehow magically retitled it in America because I'd roll that. Germany had a not so as good one. It's not bad, but it's just like one of those like, oh well, you guys just changed that for nothing really. It was just simply War of the Ice Pirates. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, so you just add some words,
They
bro.
were hedging their bets then. Yeah.
How about this head guy, the guy who owns the eunuch store here?
Oh man.
Get your eunuchs here. Get your eunuchs. Yeah.
Get your eunuchs here. Yeah. Good job, next
Okay,
Mark.
this reminds me of Flash Gordon for some reason.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Flash.
Flash Gordon.
Dudes in
Yeah,
white
those are
tidy
Flash.
in literal tidy whites. They're all literal tidy whiteys.
Yep.
Think about it, they're all in tidy whiteys, and I love it when they have to fake that their balls are still like, "Whoos, are these fine?"
Oh, yeah,
Funny
dude, that
part.
was such a great scene. Oh, no.
What about the black ones? Oh yes, we found them to be very popular. We all know why. You found them.
Look at his smile.
He's got that smile. He knew. He's like, yeah, you know what's up. He was not going to discriminate against an old lady. He would have gone for the granite. He would have definitely gone for if he had the opportunity. He will not pass up a party to crash on. That's for sure. It don't matter how old the cage is.
Yeah. And Mary Crosby's so cute, man. Holy jeez, she's so cute in this movie, dude.
And that's Bing Crosby's daughter, for anyone who's wondering.
That is.
Yeah, Mary Crosby.
Oh, yeah.
No, I did not know that.
No, that's why I made the joke about Bing is going to come kick
I got
Gilda
that, yeah.
Gerard's ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I didn't get that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The cast in here is just insane.
Well, you've got Angelica Houston is in it.
Yeah.
Michael
John
Rogers.
Carradine.
She's quite fit in this movie, Angelica Houston, I have to say. She's not, not a classic looker, but she's got quite the physique in this one. Yeah, she does fit that role as the kick-ass pirate lady. So, but yeah, this is typical 70s, not you 70s, but 70s, sparkly, glittery. Like, this is the future. We have sparkle.
It's a retro future.
Future with glitter everywhere.
The future is full of glitter,
Disco.
gold lammy, wigs.
And this is where like
Studio
I think it was
54.
Hey, you know
70s and-
we're living in Metropolis now. 2026 was the year the movie Metropolis was set.
There's a Metropolis
way.
in my state.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I think, Metropolis
Is it full of
Illinois.
androids and space cars and?
Sorry, go back.
Sorry,
one
Dave.
frame
Go ahead.
For talk. No, I'm sorry. I just don't want to miss the toxic. Go back 1 or 2 clicks where she tells him, "You're not supposed to be doing it. Look what he's doing." When she floats up in the air, look what he's doing.
No, he's looking right up.
yeah.
I never noticed that before.
You didn't
Oh, yeah,
catch-
I
oh,
noticed
yeah,
that.
yeah, go back one
Yeah,
more
let
for
me bring-
them.
I'll bring my
What-
Gina down.
Right there, dude. She's floating up in the air wearing a dress. Look
And
what
he's
he's
looking
doing
up.
with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
He does this shit
Eunuchs
through the
can have
whole
brains, too.
movie, dude. I don't know how many times I've caught him and probably didn't even notice some of the times he does this.
I'm reporting to HR.
Yeah, Princess Karina, like she knows right. Hey, you're with me. You're not supposed to be doing that shit. No, and he just keeps going on and on and on. You know why? Because he knows he has that spark to him that he could do this thing, and she'll be irritated at him, but she'll still come back to him because she sees the charm in him, even though he's just a scruffy, probably smelly, rugged guy.
Thank you for saying that, because if he was smoking cigars, I would say that might even be a Starbucks reference there,
Yeah.
But it doesn't quite get to that in Starbucks. But
Yes, Superman statue in Metropolis, Illinois. Yes, there is.
Yep.
One day I will make it out that way. One day I will. I've been wanting to, but have not made the time yet.
That was a Buck Rogers reference. The wings on the outfit.
Was there?
On the
I missed that
shoulders.
one.
That's merciless. Ming the Merciless.
Oh yeah, good catch. Good catch.
Really quickly, slight detour. Dave, have you read the Flash Gordon?
I've read up to like 3 issues of it to when the comic started, because that book you sent me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I wish I had
I
it.
want to know
could
how
show it.
far you are on it.
I caught up to the 3 issues of the comic one, where I read the prequel part that
Yeah.
I didn't know about, and then where he was spoiler, like he was captured on the planet, that whole totally different angle and stuff. That's awesome. I like that.
Awesome. Let me know when you finish it. I like because it goes from the freebie to 1 through 5. All right, we can go back to the Ice Pirates. Man, watching this, I was like, what am I going into? Because I didn't read a synopsis. I didn't watch a trailer, which, by the way, I'm glad I didn't do that because I learned that the trailers before this came out gave away a major plot point of this movie.
Yeah.
And that would have ruined it for me, especially since it was a legitimate surprise for me, which obviously will save it for when we get to the near end of the show. But I'm like, I went in as cold gets. I didn't look at a commercial. I didn't look at anything. Like, seriously, this was like, dude, I went so dry for this. It was like a ladies' desert. Seriously, it was insane.
Yeah. It's like, well, I had already seen it so many times, though. So it's kind of one of those movies you're gonna have fun either way watching this.
Exactly.
How'd you come across it?
Dude, I knew somebody was gonna ask me this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't freaking remember. I just know I've had the original DVD as long as I can freaking remember, dude. I think I just came around with somewhere like Mark was talking about when it came out. If you didn't go to the movies and see it, and all I can tell you is that I remember I've had it forever and a day. Maybe like I bought the DVD in the early 90s, or definitely late 80s. So I was in the high school. I graduated high school in 87. So probably around then I saw this somewhere and I just went and got the DVD immediately. I was like, where in the F did this movie come from? I got to get this shit. And I've had
Love
it
at first sight.
Yeah, ever since. And Nick, I have to mute for just a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good, man. Yes, good. Let me know. Put it in the privates. Oh, dude, the hooker robot. And it sounds like a voice of like a black guy, but then it has the appearance of having a lady on the camera. Bro, I was like, is this robot supposed to be like a tranny or some shit?
No, I think it's a
Well,
I don't think it was a transformer.
That's the pimp. Yes, that's right. Isn't that Red Shirt's right? That's the pimp, the robot.
Oh, see, I thought it was a tranny because I was like, it's got like a very manly voice, but yet
It may have had a transformer inside it. That's true. Hey, I'd forgotten Mary Crosby shot JR. Spoiler alert. She was the one that shot JR in Dallas.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
I believe you.
You didn't what? You weren't on the edge of your seat all summer waiting to find out who shot JR? Come on, Nick. What, were you even born then? And I didn't know Denise Crosby was Bing Crosby's granddaughter.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Through his son Dennis, who actually dated. Then he married a Playboy playmate, but Bing had actually dated her before that, and then she was born out of wedlock. So there was a huge paternity suit for years.
It's very old-fashioned way of putting it.
Until he admitted that Denise was actually, Bing's granddaughter. But allegedly, I don't think they ever met. It's kind of an estrangement there.
All right.
Did you guys catch the movie that they were watching in this room?
Spaceballs?
No, they were watching Rollerball.
I was thinking of James Caan.
I love Rollerball.
Rollerball.
Yes, Rollerball.
And when he got on the motorcycle and he knocks the guy off, that design and everything, who was thinking, okay, damn,
Good catch.
Nice, dude. So that's how many references. What are we up to? Like 5?
A lot.
5 or 6. Yeah.
I will give them credit for the effort they put into this. They really want to make sure, like, hey, we got this budget. Now we're going to make with the creativity, but we're going to jam pack it with so much stuff that if you're a fan of movies, you're going to be paying attention, not just for the jokes and the ridiculousness, but for all the homages, influence, reference, all the respects it does to a lot of movie lore. So it's almost like a movie. It's a movie about movies in its own weird way as well. Davina, I don't acknowledge that movie. Come on, I have self-respect.
Waste of time. Yeah.
I remember hearing about that. I was in middle school when that came out. I remember seeing the trailer for that. I'm thinking, wow, that looks like shit. I actually thought it looked like shit I was 7th or 8th grade. I remember thinking, wow, that looks like that sucks. And then I was like, yeah, I'll stick with the original. Fuck that shit. And then there's already a better movie coming out anyway near that time. It was called Jet Li's The One. Oh, hey, we did a Toxic Tuesday on that one. Whoa! They want me to disconnect. I can still feel with it. All these eons, I still feel.
He still feels what? He never finishes the sentence. What do you feel? I need to know before you die.
Is it in yet?
People in the future wear Baco foil a lot as well. Alcan or whatever you call it.
I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely sorry you watched that. Like, man, I'm not a sympathetic type, but I genuinely am for you. And on Rumble, it's My Ninja Turtles channel. What's up, dude? Thanks for dropping in, sir. Watching on Rumble. Hello and shout out.
I forget you're double streaming. I was like, oh shit, nice.
Nick goes both ways.
Hey,
It's
dude,
double penetration for Nick.
in case
He's
I
getting
said
spit
you
roasted.
decide which one's the front end, and you decide which one's the dark end. So I'm not gonna tell you which one is what. You make up your mind for yourself on which one is what.
So searching the interwebs, apparently the water thing was a Dune reference stroke homage.
And here's where it gets Alien, Alien right here. This
Okay.
is what
Yep.
became Alien.
Yeah, here we go with the most toxic character.
The space herpy. The
Space
ugly
herpy.
Spurpies.
And that is, of
fucker.
course, an alien direct
Yeah.
alien reference. Yeah.
That
That
thing-
became a big thing. Toxic Man Fluke came up with that watching Alternative Factor on Cloudbeast channel, and we were calling it Spurpies. Because on with Lazarus' mustache, and I think one of the was it Kirk or Lazarus had like a looked like herpes on his lip, especially when you watch it today. Like, back then you'd never see anything on a 12-inch black and white TV, but now that it's in HD,
It's like 4K.
4K,
Looks disgusting. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and poor Michael Roberts' character here, of course, he gets bit right away.
I was waiting for like a chest burster to come out of him, though.
Well, wait for
It
it.
came out.
Yes,
of the egg
wait
with
for it.
an
There is
egg.
a bit of bursting.
wait
There's
for
some
it.
bursting.
Wait
Yeah,
for it.
there's a birthing.
There's
But
a-
it came out of that egg of man goo. And I thought right when I saw that egg, I'm like, okay, that looks like it's supposed to be something alien.
But it does burst
It's
out
a-
of something.
It's a
Yeah.
horrifying little shit of a character
it
too.
is.
When they show the close up of that, I don't know if you have that, Mark, or not.
Oh, I did. Yeah,
Wait,
we I
oh, you
can't
did?
see it
I didn't
through the,
even-
overlay.
So okay, this
Yeah,
was
right
84.
here, yeah.
Gremlins
Here's
was
the-
84 or 85.
Yeah.
So the mid 80s just captured the look. Oh, let me bring my Gina down. The mid 80s just captured the most ugliest appearances for things ever, and in my opinion, still hasn't been matched to this day. Like between this and
Oh.
the Gremlins monster,
Ooh,
dude,
Mm.
you
No.
fuck.
that reminds me
Man.
of what Poltergeist 2 when he drank the worm. And that
It reminds
thing,
me of
oh.
Kathy Griffin.
He makes that creature is so hideous.
Ouch.
That creature
Nice.
is so fucking hideous. It makes a maskless Deadpool look like Ricky Martin. I'm not joking.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
with you, dude. This is
Yeah.
a horrifying. This is a horrifying little creature, dude.
Like, wow. That thing. I would just I have a propane torch. I'm a proud owner of that. And if I saw that thing, I would not hesitate getting my torch on, blowing that motherfucker to bits. Oh,
It came out of the closet.
get out of here.
It came out of the closet.
Yeah. I like how he's whacking at that freaking
Well,
mannequin.
they drag it on, right? Until they don't know what it is. And then they go look it up. So they play this like low deadpan kind of a thing. Oh, let me just see what this is. And he's like, oh shit. He's like, what?
Space herpy.
Yeah, dude. And
Yeah. So
that's a 10 out of 10 right there, man.
and that is what makes this movie really stand out more so than from all. There's a lot of things that really make it its own thing, but if you had to judge it by the one thing that people remember this movie the most, the damn space herpy. It is
Yeah.
the thing of things. Oh,
And it's a running gag. It's a running gag for a while.
Yes, it comes back later. yeah.
okay. Yeah, you can tell it's cheap, and somehow still it looks fucking ugly, and you still want to kill it. If you still want to kill it, even though it's from that far ago, they did a pretty good job making it look at the ugly that you still want to kill it. Because if you didn't buy it, you would just be like, oh, that's just some puppet shit. You're like, no, you're a puppet, but fuck you. No, no, no.
Yeah, we get a cat fight in here. That's pretty good. Some ladies were
Oh,
fighting
we
down
did
there.
the cat
That's nice.
fight, yeah. It's actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good cat fight. I gotta say.
Now, guys, does this scene look a little bit like a
Cantina?
Total Recall, maybe?
Oh,
Little
yeah,
first,
yes.
What we call
kind of.
1990.
Yeah.
And then
Yes, the original.
Running
Of
Man
course.
was 1990.
Yeah, a little bit like
No,
the
so it's
Total
later.
Recall bar
Okay.
scene.
Oh, sorry,
Well,
sorry. Running Man
the
was
Total Recall was
85.
later.
Running Man's 85. Total
Yeah.
Recall is 1990. I'm getting my.
So it was
Oh, yeah,
after
yeah.
this.
That's not a reference because obviously this was made. What year was Total Recall made?
1990.
It also
90,
looks like the
yeah, so-
underground scenes in Demolition Man, of
Yeah.
course.
That was
Yeah,
95, but I can
Yeah.
see your point on that. It definitely
yeah.
reminds me of Demolition Man as well. Was this movie trying to predict?
If
some
you've
shit?
seen one post-apocalyptic underground thing full of scum and rebels, then you've seen them all.
Yep.
Yeah.
The resistance type of areas where resistance members hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, we had one.
There's a
we
lot of
had
members
one
hanging
real-
out under here.
We had one really good fight with swords.
No,
that-
it's, members
You
hang
know.
out and there's a lot of swords. Go on.
Yeah, Angelica Houston turns out to be the badass of the movie
Mhm.
when
Yep.
when she takes this guy on and he cuts the table apart. She's like, "Whoa!" And she slices his neck, his head off.
Mm.
You feel better? And he tries to nod, and his head falls off.
Dude, that was wild. Well, it's hard because Big Patch goes like, "I'll take this dance," and she's like, she said no. It's like I wasn't asking. And all of a sudden, homie gets what's coming to him. Him and his buddy do, and all of a sudden he's like, "My apologies. That wasn't sincere. I'm sorry." I was like, "Bro,
Well, she
you
gives him
got what
the.
you fucking deserve."
She
In a
gives him the
room full of
Princess Bride
members and
treatment.
Swords.
Mm.
Sorry.
Straight-
She gives him the Princess Bride treatment and slices his face.
Yep.
I felt, in this room full of members and swords.
I saw you strip down for that hot tub.
His dick's not small.
You have the biggest dick I've ever seen on a man.
Thanks. Bottoms up.
I mean, that slice to the face is an actual thing. It proved you went to the University of Heidelberg and were a fencer. You got that mark as you were learning. Somebody gave you those.
Leering.
Mhm.
You're leering.
You're leering, yes, leering.
The Leering Center.
Mhm.
It was a Leering Center, is what it was.
I gotta ask you. I feel like we've gotten your input the least on this.
Yeah.
You and I definitely have some agreements on, let's just say, quality issues. Though I can acknowledge how much I enjoyed it despite its badness. What do you think that were the highest strengths of this movie from your perspective?
The references.
Okay, which was your favorite references?
My favorite reference was it won't be Star Wars because I didn't like Spaceballs because I thought it was just too silly, and this is too silly. I do like the set dressing. I like I like the Millennium Falcon sort of reference and the asteroids reference in the video game.
Mm.
So that was fun. And I mean, Robert Urich is charming. He
is,
plays the charming rogue really well. And he's a strength in this movie, even though he's got goofy lines. He's got a great supporting cast, so he's got that going for him. But no, it didn't click for me in the terms of the humor, really. So I'd have to say, yeah, for me, it was really the references. I sat there looking at it going, yeah, like Flash Gordon, which was kind of cool. I was like, this is like old Flash Gordon. And I mean old Flash Gordon. The really old stuff. The very first movies and serials, the Republic serials that were ever made. Where the spacecraft goes across the wall on wires and the smoke rises from the back of it because it's hot. That's kind of special effects where they had no idea how to do it and they had no money to change it. So it's I like that. I like that aspect of it. It was just straight up. Let's rip off all of this stuff, reference all this stuff, and make it and make something here. We got to put on a show.
Okay. Now, what aspect of it drove you the craziest?
Oh, the dialogue. I don't find the jokes. The jokes are too corny. I mean, there's the humor that is nonverbal like the guy staring up the woman's dress as she's floating, is better than the humor that's verbal, the jokes that are told to me.
I love a lot of the jokes that get thrown in here. Oh man,
You like cornball, dude.
Oh, dude, of course I do.
Right.
Of course I do. The
And
old
that's
lady
fine.
there was that one lady where he's like, "Hey, you want to have a good time?" He's like, "In time." I was just like, that's a good line.
It's like I grew up watching Monty Python. If you ran a scene like this as a Monty Python sketch, they'd cut the camera to the brigadier in his uniform, played by Graham Chapman. He'd go, "This sketch is getting far too silly." on my mark, cut to camera 3. Wait for it. They'd use it as a link. They'd just go, "All right, throw it out. Just stop here. We'll go on to the next thing." And this just goes. I mean, it's a matter of taste. It's whether it's a Ricky Gervais says, you don't say something's not funny. You say, "I don't find it funny." I'm not saying this is not funny.
It's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. I mean, look at Mel. You talked about Mel Brooks. If Mel Brooks once said, "If you fall into an open manhole, that's comedy. If I fall into an open manhole, that's tragedy." Well, whether you find it funny depends on where you're standing.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right.
Wow, that's a joke in a joke.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So yeah, it's its own sort of a thing. I get a Death Race 2000 vibe out of this car.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just this goofy car. And yeah, we're gonna watch Hell Comes to Frogtown. We're gonna see lots of frog people.
Who's your frog lady, and how bad was it that he tries to get Mary Crosby to go cozy up, and then it turned he had to go cozy up to her.
Well, it's a frog guy.
A frog lady guy? She.
What is a frog lady?
Frogs can change their sex, can't they?
What is a frog woman? I mean, really.
It's the whole point of Jurassic Park.
Right.
I love when I saw this, I thought, "Oh, he's starting to become Mad Max now with the Road Warrior."
Yeah.
And then I like how there's that one vehicle with the skull, and it totally looks absolutely as unintimidating as it gets versus something that looks mean and badass and full of steel. And it's just like a plastic cheap skull they got at like the CVS clearance off. Oh, there's let me bring my Gina down. Let me bring my Gina down.
The worst skull ever.
That's quite a tongue. Gene Simmons would be proud.
I know, right? He probably actually saw an early proposal for once. Oh, stop!
How'd they do that?
No,
How'd they do that with CGI?
Come on, man.
CGI. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man.
The
Gophers.
The Gophers.
No, was that
the Gophers?
I'm like, is that supposed to be a Caddyshack reference? Because
I
was gonna say
Caddyshack. That's the Caddyshack. That's the Caddyshack Gopher. It's funny.
It's totally 1980. Mad Max 1 and 2 came out before this movie.
Okay. I'm like, is that supposed to be a Caddyshack reference? Because I was definitely getting it. That's for sure.
Well, remember, Bill Murray, if I kick out all the golfers, we won't have any business. What are you talking about? The golfers, not the golfers.
Daryl.
I can't help if you don't know how to talk.
Thank you for getting that.
I could see it, but I was not. It was for me. It didn't register until we actually got to this area. You see the desert, the big vehicles, broken down stuff, the outside dystopian world rather than the indoor. That's when it all like resonated for me.
Very Mad
Max territory.
Mad Max,
okay, I like that.
It's like a double entendre with the Mad Max. Because wasn't the one little hairy kid jumping in and out of the holes? And one of my favorite characters was the one, him and his gimp guy.
One with the boomerang.
That? The boomerang, the head dude with the, I can't think. He was in Commando, was he not? Nick, guys?
Well,
when he fought.
85, 86. One of those.
Which dude?
The bad guy in Commando is the same guy as the feather guy who had the gimp in Mad Max.
Yeah, what's his, Oh,
The
Jesus,
Aussie.
and picture him, yeah.
Can you not get it up?
The mustache, the Freddie Mercury looking dude.
Yeah, the badass dude from Commando. I think it was
Yeah,
Commando.
it's the same guy.
Bennett,
It's the same
the
guy.
one who hit the let off steam.
Bennett.
Bennett, yeah.
Bennett,
let off some
yes,
steam,
thank
Bennett.
Bennett.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Stick
It's,
around.
I keep wanting to
Stick
say Vince,
around.
not Vince. Vernon Wells.
Because
Vernon Wells.
Vernon Wells. I keep wanting to say Vince. It's Vernon Wells. Yeah,
Thank you, Vernon Wells. Thank you.
yeah, that's the same guy. Yeah, he was Wes.
Because
The
this is a total Mad
Mohawk
Max
guy.
outfit on Dave. Total Mad
Oh,
Max
yes.
outfit on Dave.
And this guy aged 20 years in a few seconds, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like me
yeah.
after
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day.
So is that your one day you still go all out then?
Well,
for the
I
year?
only do it when it comes around to like a Friday, like a Thursday or Friday, so that I can take off 4 days after that. You know,
Oh,
if it's on a Tuesday, I
yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah, do you go to rehab during that time?
Well, back in Alexandria for the Scots, they have a Scottish walk, and it's a big parade. It's an all day, 9 o'clock in the morning till how far you can handle, and they have all the pipe and drum bands, parades, all this, and it's always on a Saturday. So I'll skip St. Patty's Day unless it's on a weekend. Do Scottish walk every year.
Good man.
Yeah.
That's right. St. Patrick's Day is overhyped.
Yeah, look, man, after about 5 o'clock, it's the non-professionals start hanging out, and
Oh,
it gets
yeah.
it gets a
Becomes
little
amateur hour.
it gets a little rough.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
amateur hour. It's amateur hour.
it's
that's
amateur
what
It
it
is.
is. You get all the tourists and the posers. I'll say it all on my
Yeah.
channel. You can all say it too, but it's a fucking poser festival.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll have some exceptions, and usually the smart exceptions have the girlfriend who's letting loose with her friends. They're all acting like white girls on Thanksgiving when pumpkin spices come around, except it's St. Patty's Day. There's that unintimidating skull that looks like it's from CVS.
Yeah.
Clearance.
Thor's skull.
Oh, I know. And I got the tires are super bald on that thing too. They are the baldest tires. Like, bro, that's not something you can just throw a spare tire. That's gonna take them a damn day to fix that shit. And dude, that robot's got a bow tie on it. I just caught that now.
Yeah.
It's got
What?
a
You
fucking
just got-
bow tie.
Oh yeah, and cufflinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh, that's good. How did I not notice that one before? Oh God, so good. Fucking
Yeah.
bow tie and that Android.
Oh, the
Speaking of-
funk lady's so cringe, dude. Good God.
You know, what? Her makeup does look not bad. I'm not gonna say
No,
good.
it's not bad.
It's believable. I see a disturbing looking creature and I buy it. Even 42 years now, 42 years later, I buy that. I'm like, wow, that's a
42.
very nasty looking thing.
Oh, 42 years.
Oh, okay. Maybe the tires don't look as well. From far away, they did. Okay, but there's some tread. There's some tread. I retract my statement. But man, that skull looks so bad. Fuck it. That bow tie's huge too.
Oh, it crushes. Look at that skull.
I like how like as a nerd truck's getting like about to come up to it gets up. Oh, it's a nerd truck's coming. Gotta get right back down. I was like, wow, because the robots are that self-aware that they know to just get back down. They're like
You know what
humans.
this- You know what these huts reminded me of too? Star Wars when they're on
Mos Eisley?
Tatooine. This like whole setup looked like Tatooine with the the sand.
Oh
And
yeah,
the way
like,
these
yeah.
huts are like laid out, the round huts. It just before this is burned, it won't go all the way back, but it just reminded me of Luke's homestead on Tatooine. Don't ask me why, but it did.
Looks like
Looks
something
like it,
out of
yeah.
One Piece. I hope season 2 of One Piece is good. Cypher Chaos. I really want
Well,
it to be great.
You've only got 50 more seasons to go, Nick.
Oh, that'll be a sometime between now and my death for sure. As far as the live version goes, which apparently they're speeding the process on getting to season 3, so apparently the waits won't be as long. It was like good. It should be like network television.
Yeah.
Maintain the appearances of the actors and actresses to look like the characters, make the aging of the characters a lot more natural. And then when they're too old for the parts, you can transition a lot more
Recast.
seamlessly.
Yeah, like the
We say
Stranger Things kids were
transition
like
here.
married with grandkids already by the time they finished it.
Yeah, we say transition. It ain't recasting. We transition.
Transition, yeah.
Yeah, we transition here. Okay.
Percy the robot here is a favorite. Daryl in the chat loves Percy. This robot name.
Good. I'm glad he likes his Percy. I'm glad he liked that. Oh, faster. Oh man. Yeah, and then you look at this scene here, and it makes it look like it's almost like a racing scene from Star Wars. From that angle, I was like, oh, now I could kind of see Mark's point on that with the Star Wars angle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Death Race, Mad Max, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
has
did
some Death
cars
Race
in the
too.
desert? Yeah, cars in the desert never have enclosures, right? They're always wide open there. Yeah. Screw the sand, right? We don't need a windshield here, right? It's like.
And by the way, there's a term, and I'm not gonna say it because it's bullshit. So we're gonna say its proper term: Tusken Raiders. There's only one term. It's called Tusken Raiders. We will not say the alternative term made by the
Sand
$1 billion.
people?
Oh God!
Come on.
No! God, you're trying to give me AIDS.
Didn't they call them the Sand People
Oh,
back in 77? Didn't they?
Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, but I had my
Raiders.
Blue Series Star Wars card. Didn't they?
I'm not listening to
No.
Tusken Raiders.
I know. I thought they used that term way back then too.
Tusken Raiders.
Okay. He just
I gotta
jumps
get
up.
my Star Wars cards out and check now.
You can get it up all
1977.
you want.
Yep.
Tusken Raiders. Oh,
He just gets up.
anyway.
They don't call them the Tusken Raiders anymore.
We
I know,
are
seriously.
calling them that. Like I say, the Cleveland Indians, Washington Redskins. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope we're catching on here.
Yeah.
Come on, Mark. Get with the program here.
Look
Otherwise,
at
going to
the
put you on that conveyor
explosions,
belt.
though. I mean,
Then
they spent some money on this right here too, right? I
Were
mean,
they, Daryl? Really? I thought they renamed them. People of the Sand now, Brilliant Road. So you flip the terms around, basically. You flip the terms around.
Well, look how the Jawa are portrayed and stuff. I won't say what I said to my friends in private about the Jawa, but yeah.
What'd you say about
What?
the Jawa?
Well, no, I mean, just
That
you
they're
could. There's
midgets?
all kinds of inferences about the Jawas, the scavengers in the desert. So just go from there, right? So
Yeah,
if you
just
want
a
to
bunch
look
of
that
little
way.
midgets. So, they're stark raving powerful midgets. Hey, midgets got power. I saw a midget do like a wrestling chop to a guy like regular size, and that dude looked like he was in hell. I was like, bro, you just had a midget kick your ass. Just
Well,
by
because he
giving you
kicked
a
him right in the
chop.
balls, probably.
Well, he chopped him in the chest. You know when they do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Boom.
Chop.
Yeah. I remember the guy, like he had a giant red mark on his chest from it. I was like, I would not mess with that guy. I'll admit it. Hey, if a midget did it to me, I'd be in pain, screaming. I'd be down like a little bitch. I'll admit it. I would be.
well, they had those guys in here when we went all the way back to before they got right after they got captured and they were in the cage. They had like it was like a Star Wars thing, that backdrop and people walking around. They had a couple of those characters there. They had all kinds of crazy stuff in those scenes. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, no, it's the Cleveland Indians, Chief Wahoo. That's it. When we do a new Toxic Tuesday intro, we gotta include Chief Wahoo in it. We gotta include the Washington Redskins logo in it. We'll probably throw in like a Blazing Saddles reference. It'll be all men as well in the preview as well. All men, that's for sure.
Oh, dang,
Yep,
I ain't got any change.
A lot of Dolph Lundgren. A lot of Dolph Lundgren. So much. Except Balls to Wall. But then we'll have to have the AI song Mark got going. But it
Yeah, we
had
got a
like
cool song. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it's really good. It's a really good song. Mark got something really beefy going for it. I was like, I felt touched by it. Seriously.
Actually,
Oh,
we
dude,
listen, I
the
listen to
hands
it sometimes. It's
clapping.
so good.
The,
Yeah.
the hands clapping when the meal was presented.
Oh gosh,
I was like, oh, that is hilarious.
there's the
And
roller
then
the roller
and
ball
then
again.
the big payoff here. The
Here it
big,
comes, dude.
Yeah.
The
I knew.
100%.
I knew when, so I saw it coming when, as soon as they put that big slab of meat right then and there, I knew, oh, that creature's going to be in it. And then it came out poking its ugly ass head. And of course, sorry, David, his buddy, like, oh, yeah, sorry, guys.
It's catching. I'm spreading it
Woo.
to you through the internet. It's
You're
an internet
giving-
virus.
You're giving me like you're from
Yeah.
AIDS all the way from Florida. I was like,
Don't share the Argina.
Yeah, don't be a mangina.
How
Oh, here it is. There it is.
Yeah.
100% rip off.
long have you known about this? First we've heard of it. Couple of days. Couple of days. First we've heard of it. Oh, that was hilarious.
Well, how about when the guy, how it's such a ripoff that he tries to kill it with the fork, and when we did Alien, by the way, that was the last one I was on. Ash tries to keep the what's his name from actually killing it when it comes across the table. He's like, no, he had the fork. Do you guys remember that?
I don't.
Yeah. So when the chestburster scene came out, God, I can't think of his character name now. He grabs a fork and he's gonna kill it, and Ash stops him because he's in on it, right?
Yeah.
And they try to do the same thing here. I mean, so it's a total rip-off. Space herpes.
Burpees.
That's disgusting. Hey, Daryl Brewer, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you, dude. I'm glad you were able to hopefully enjoy this show. I know you were really excited about this one. So take care. And
Take care, Daryl.
Oh, he's leaving?
Nate says Blazing Cells did none for me. Is my humor not tuned? I think maybe your humor style maybe just needs have a fine tune. Just go in with a different mindset. Just understand that humor. I think it definitely takes a certain mindset for that one. So I don't blame you if it wasn't tuned. That's what I would say. Just give it another shot.
Well, sometimes
If
too,
not-
when people build up a movie, like really build the movie up, and then you
yeah.
watch it, you're like, it wasn't that
It's
good.
fine.
Like, why did my buddy say it was so awesome? It wasn't.
Well, that's the problem when you don't see something first.
Yeah.
Yep.
When
Oh, and then
you
this
don't see
scene is
something first,
toxic here.
sometimes you- Oh, what is it?
What's up, Mark?
Well, it kind of looks like the I don't know. They have those piglet. What are those piglets? And it looked like something else. If you're, he's
Oh,
milking.
good God. Yeah.
But I'm like, what is this
All right.
scene supposed to be? Yeah.
I don't get it. What am I missing here?
Well,
I'm serious. What am I getting?
No, because when I looked at it, like, oh, it's supposed to be the robot is getting service, shall we say? And then I'm like, oh, he's
a rim
milking.
job.
Yeah. Well, so that's just my mind working in the wrong way there. Yeah, or maybe they intended it to look like that. It's like, why is the robot sitting down like that?
I like how I mentioned rim job, and all of a sudden 70s pops back up in the chat.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was back or was it 70s or which other
I'm
guy
back.
we talked about?
He's back.
Mel
Mel
Brooks.
right when I said rim job, it's like he
Yep.
knew.
Mel Brooks earlier, if you remember, one of the robot when he was fighting the other robot, his go-to move was to try to kick him in the nuts.
That's right.
That was his go-to move.
Yeah. Iron Balls McGinty.
Balls spaghetti.
Iron Balls McGinty.
Iron balls.
Iron Balls McGinty. That's the jerk. That was in the jerk.
Oh God!
Oh,
what a great
that's
movie.
another one we still got to do a
What a
Toxic Tuesday
great
for,
movie.
and we
Good
will.
God.
We
Well,
will.
I got all the stuff. Did it on my show.
Oh, ooh.
Easy to do then. Easy to do.
Okay, good. Well, then you can slip it into Mark's DMs.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, I see all your clips you're sending me, and I'm tipping them up so we can get them up later. By the way,
Nice.
chat, since the show is playing efficiently on Rumble, once this sliding ends, we will transition exclusively over to Rumble to play our clips. So
Nice.
yeah, we'll play some. We'll give you
Oh, I
a
love
little
that.
link for these clips. Oh, what's this here? What's the room? Oh, is this the time room where they start to?
Oh no, they go. Guys, this is where they go to the planet to try to find her father. They got the
Oh
tip.
yeah,
And
they
they
find the fat guy with the head.
That's Bruce Valanche. He's gay as he's the gayest of the gay back in the early 70s, late 70s.
That at that time that was considered probably like peak gay. No, it's like nothing. That's like straight nowadays in 2026.
That's hyper straight. Yeah, super
yeah, that's
straight.
like you're right. Right now he would be considered homophobic.
You would.
Nowadays he'd be considered he'd be considered a
Because
toxic
he's gay,
man
not
society.
queer. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gay, not. Yeah,
Not
well, okay,
queer.
never mind. So it's like the guy from Are You Being Served, right? If
Oh,
you just
yeah.
came out straight up like that, then you're okay, right?
Yeah,
You're
all
okay.
he
As
needed
long
was
as-
to look at Mrs. Slocum's pussy and he would have been straightened out straight away.
Yeah, and it's so funny if you knew who Bruce Valanche is that he's surrounded by totally hot, toxic women. You're like, what the f- is
There's some
going on
pretty hot-
here?
hot ones there,
What the fuck is
They're
she
pretty
wearing as
fit.
an outfit? It's like a man outfit with a bra. It's really weird.
Was that supposed to be like a tan lines there, or is she wearing something? The
She's
girl on the
wearing-
right.
It's like
is-
she's got stuff
that's a
painted
suit.
on her.
Like, yeah, go ahead. You got it. Somebody said painted. I'm
She
not
looks
sure.
like it's
Painted?
painted on her, but
These women are very fit, I have to say.
some
They
of them are
spent a lot of
quite,
they spend a lot of money on the budget for the women, just like Star Trek used
a
to
couple
do.
of them are quite perky.
It's a good thing
Yeah.
this scene did not come on the
Like the
modern
one-
time because
go
they
back.
would all be
So
like
they're
freaking
on the
Rosie
right-hand
O'Donnell
side in the
looking
middle.
behemoths.
Mhm.
That's some great side boob there.
That's mostly boob, I think.
Mostly, thank you, Mark. Beat me to it.
It's mostly
Princess
boobies.
Bride. I knew it. You were gonna get me. Don't you get me on that one? Mark's too quick with the Princess Bride shit, man. You can't beat him on it.
Like her on the right, she's got some nice abs there. Wow, nice job working out, ladies. Yeah, they look like what the players at like the stunt show at Universal. You know, the Conan stunt show. They're all good, pretty damn fit there. Yeah. Maybe they are the ladies from the Conan stunt show.
JT Kirk has been a huge member, by the way, guys. JT Kirk's not just a member, but he's a huge one.
Huge one.
I'm just saying, like,
Huge!
Is he one of your
member.
more prominent members?
well, I
Is he
tell
a
you,
pro-
really,
is he a
he's
prominent
huge
member?
member.
He
He's a-
stands above
Yes,
other
he
members.
stands
Yes.
above
Yeah,
other
his huge member is above all those balls to the wall members, and he's above most huge members too. He only has like 7 or 8 other members that are bigger than him, so he's bigger than most members. So that's impressive. So JT Kirk, 18 months of membership, says, "Hail, Dave. Your he is a she, and she thinks you're wonderful." Oh!
Now, guys, yeah,
JT,
so they're
see
searching-
you Saturday.
they're
Go on.
searching for the seventh world. Now, what reference would be a sci-fi series where they're out searching for a planet somewhere? Battlestar Galactica.
Is
which
it
the
okay? So
series
I've never
came
seen
out.
Battlestar Galactica. Okay.
Yeah, and it came out way before this. So there you go. There's another one.
No, it's cool. See, I'm not exactly a normie with sci-fi, but I've seen a handful of sci-fi things. But I'm not on your guys' level. with
Yeah,
sci-fi.
the whole premise of the TV series, Nick, is they have to leave Earth. I won't get into everything about the Cylons, but they're trying to find this planet that they've only heard about. So they're searching in space. That's what they're doing here, is trying to find this special planet called Seventh World. So there you go.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, girls, let that be a lesson. I have a splitting headache.
He's got the headache, not them.
He has a split head. I like how he just has Tylenol in space too. I was just like,
Yes.
oh yeah, that's very convenient. Tylenol in space.
Kind of
Oh,
weird, isn't it?
man.
That brand name would
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's usually product
Possibly,
placement.
maybe they got a payment for that. Who knows?
Product
they
placement.
got a pharmacist on space. Well, they're looking for hey guys, you got to stop out a regular pharmacist.
See,
Gotta
they
make
missed their
sure.
trick there to raise some budget. They could have had some product placement in this, just
Could
strategically, like made it like over the top. The Stallone movie, it's just packed full of product placement.
God, why?
So, are you guys aware of what Gene Roddenberry said about this movie? You guys don't need to say it, but are you guys aware?
No.
No, I don't think so.
You guys ready for what Gene Roddenberry thought about this movie?
Gene Roddenberry,
Yes.
like, okay.
He said the Ice Pirates was single-handedly responsible for bringing back the death penalty to California.
Gene Roddenberry said that. Okay,
Wow.
not Gene Siskel.
That's awesome. And I say success.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't
Miss-
think they're gonna be offended by that. They like
Nope.
the director and the crew. They're like, okay, we did our
Success.
job.
Yeah. We made an
For
impact.
Gene
We had an
Roddenberry
impact.
to have such a reactive,
Wow.
extreme comment, I was like, bro, for any other movie, you say that probably ended its career, but for them, like, good.
Maybe he was just jealous.
Yeah.
God damn
Nice
it,
one,
this is what
dude.
Star Trek 3 thought it should have looked like.
Nice.
He wasn't involved by then.
Yeah.
Too good. Too fucking good.
Awesome.
I
That's funny,
know.
dude.
Seriously.
That's great, man.
I wish I. But yeah, Gene Roddenberry, man, he had some feelings about this movie.
Not a fan.
I'm
not a
sure
fan.
he did. But what he said is just like, that's going to kind of come back and bite you because we're all like, success, mission accomplished,
Mhm,
motherfuckers.
At least you noticed us.
That-
Oh,
You
yeah.
were watching.
Yeah.
You were
So,
watching the movie. You noticed.
Thanks
us.
for the free publicity, dude.
Yeah.
Well, and
Because
the-
now people are going out and buying this shit on DVD to try to watch it. What's he talking about?
Mm.
there was a time when the phrase "bad press is good press" actually was fully true. Nowadays, that can actually not be as true as what. But at this time in 1984, that phrase "bad press" absolutely did hold up. It really did. I think Gene Simmons came up with that phrase, if not popularized it. But man, it definitely applies to this movie. Holy shit. I'm still seeing videos pop up because I was looking at the YouTube columns about the Ice Pirates. People are still discovering this thing to this day. It's almost like this movie got a second or third chance, if you will, because of YouTube and the fact that people are still doing first-time viewings, reviews, historical facts on the movie. It's like, wow, it's like this movie like has like this really strong indie like cult following because, well, all these years later, when you have the Star Wars and the Spaceballs, people are just seeing something a little extra to this movie that they didn't notice then.
Dude,
Indeed.
awesome.
Get the second life. Yep.
Yeah,
Indeed.
no, that's the beauty of the YouTube. The
And-
beauty.
And while you were waxing prophetic there, dude, there's another Star Wars reference, right? What you were talking
What was that one?
The Princess Leia hologram.
Oh yeah. The Happy Meal,
Yeah,
but with her dad. Yeah, I did think about Leia when I saw that. I was like, is that supposed to be like a Leia thing? Okay, there you go.
I wonder what the writers would be saying right now if they were watching this. Like, no, we didn't do that, you fucking assholes.
Oh,
motherfuckers."
probably,
Yeah, right, dude. Come on. Don't give us that shit.
Yeah, own your shit, dude. Bruce Vilanch co-wrote the Star Wars Holiday Special. I did not know that.
That should have brought the death penalty back.
Oh,
Jack, guys, because the should I say little? Sorry, shit. The waitress at when we were talking about the Total Recall bar scene, the girl with the curly hair who comes up and she's real nice and all that.
Uh-huh.
I think I did a little bit of background on her because I thought she was in something else and she wasn't. I supposedly she was in that Star Wars. So there's a connection right there with Bruce.
Okay.
Patty, her name is Paddy.
So
I
now this is connected to Star Wars and Waterworld and Yellowstone
Mad
and
Max.
Field of Dreams and Mad Max. Wow, what a very expansive universe, baseball, dystopian universe. I've never watched Yellowstone, but my guess is it's a story that takes place some middle America state about probably something. And then you throw in Star Wars in the mix. Man, this is a
Montana.
very diverse Montana. Okay, I never watched it.
I think it's Montana. Yeah.
Okay, I've only
Very
finished.
Americana. Yeah.
I've only finished one Sheridan show so far, which is Tulsa King, which I enjoyed. I'm gonna probably give Mayor of Kingstown a look though. I'm because I know Jeremy Renner's done 4 seasons of it. Apparently, he's got a 5th and final one out of the way. Which it sounds like Taylor Sheridan actually knows when and how to end shows. Like, wow.
Well, how many
you
guys?
mean you don't want to do 30 more seasons of it?
Yeah.
Just saying, like that's rare. Go ahead, Dave. It sounded like you had something you want to add.
No, you had mentioned it. It caught on. Somebody else said something earlier, and you just mentioned more like the swashbuckling stuff. Who do you think that Robert York's character was? Maybe an Errol Flynn.
Errol
type of
Flynn
kinda
would be
guy.
yeah, that would be the obvious one. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Nick, Errol Flynn was, the tall, swashbuckling, dashing.
He
actor
buckled
back
a
in
lot
the-
of swashes.
Hey,
yes.
guys,
Yes, he did.
Did
Yeah.
you, when Princess Grace says it feels so stiff?
Of
The
course,
belt, I mean. The belt, I mean.
because this is largely a spoof of the Crimson Pirate, which was Burt Lancaster. So he does have a bit of Burt Lancaster going on there.
Who caught the line? We passed it, but it was where they say it's a Q one and the N word. You know
Yeah, that was
part?
more towards the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, I just want we didn't get to that part, but man, I was just like, bro, said it so loosely. Once it was just very Florida man like, just like wow, it was just another thing. Insane. But I like how every weather shows up. I was like, oh boy, they're gonna have a child or some shit, aren't they? And I didn't think it was gonna be a child we'd see during the movie. I thought maybe it would be like an ending type of thing. No, we get a forward in time and boom. I was like, oh yeah, because the dad mentioned you're gonna be going through like a warp and you're gonna go through time. And I was like, holy crud, how old are they gonna get? And I like how as we see that time warp, the robots are all still there. And I like how David starts to bald really badly to a point where we see the same actor who's young David play the son of David. Oh man, that was great. And it's the one last final fight. I was like, bro, this is a really wild ending to, or what I guess not the ending, but third act to what's going on here. I didn't expect it to escalate like this. And the fact they also had what's his face on their trail all along. Supreme Commander, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's chasing them through.
I gotta give him credit for unpredictability. I didn't see that coming. Maybe that's a me thing, but I truly didn't see that coming.
Yeah, there he is. Perfect. Good timing. That's him on the monitor talking shit.
Yeah.
or trying to catch him.
You've led us to the 7th world. It's a pity you chose like your father. Yeah. I like it because even though it's a sci-fi story and it definitely gets into some pretty wild stuff, the concept of it, once again, it's very straightforward. And it goes you on a journey, but it still sticks to its journey. It's about getting to, where they need water, and it also happens to be where she needs to see her dad, so that brings the connective tissue together. And before you know it, we're on this journey. So I gotta give this movie points for tightness. I know it sounds really gay to say that, but hey, gotta give credit where your tightness is at.
Speaking of tightness, there was what I missed where Robert or David was on the bridge, where the princess was giving him shit about you can't get the ice because I put like a trap on it, and she's wearing a tight little black leather thing, and she walks off, and he's like eating the apple. And he's like,
No, I did not catch that.
Yeah. So he
No,
does
I did not
somebody,
catch
but-
that. Okay.
but
The-
that suit was tight.
Now to remember that for the inevitable third viewing. All right, I got all 4 clips up, Mark. Thank you, sir, for clipping and tipping.
You're
I
welcome. Yep.
appreciate I appreciate that shite. Jet, thank you for being here for this first Toxic Tuesday show of 2026. This is a banging way to get the new year going and get them. Now those droids have like an insect like feel to them. I was like, when you look at them, they have like bug looking faces to them. I was like, bro, that's like a hybrid of mosquito and droid. And I like how they're all just falling over, slipping. One's oil, like it's like the equivalent of a cherry bus. Everything just causing a chaotic mess. The princess has a child. The old lady straight up dies.
Yeah, she doesn't last long, dude. She doesn't. I mean,
I was like, they had to go there with that. Oh no, she's granny. She's gone. This is a straight up Jurassic Park level of fossil, bro. Insane, man. Insane. But no, it's a fun, intense scene. And you realize, like, when you actually look at the time, it's only a few minutes that passed by, but a lot of shit is moving. It's like, wow. So much shit progresses in such little time. So I don't know if there was like a DVD that had an extended amount of deleted scenes, but this doesn't feel like a movie that was filmed with a lot of filler. This feels like it was very once again, using the word again, tightly made. I don't know where you're at, Dave. Do you have the DVD of this? Is this something that has a lot of like
I
material
forgot to check
taken
the
out?
special. I forgot to check the special features before the show, and I was like, "Don't damn it!"
What about in the past though?
I can't remember, to be honest
Okay.
with you. I haven't watched this since last year. I should know. I think there's a commentary, or they go back on certain scenes and talk about some of that stuff, but don't quote me on that.
Okay.
I just don't think I'm wishful thinking there. I was so pissed that I didn't think to do that before I came on the show, and I thought hopefully maybe some of the other guys had done the special features or something.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I looked at stuff on YouTube. Go ahead, Richard.
I missed one. We didn't call it out. There is a cityscape that's probably an establishing shot, futuristic cityscape here in the movie. It's from Logan's Run.
Oh,
Yes!
Logan's Run.
Yes,
That's
thank
right.
you!
Yes, I
Thank
knew there was a
you!
Logan's Run somewhere in it.
Nailed
It's
it.
the model
The
was
model.
built for Logan's Run. They didn't get
Yep.
rid of it. And something like 10 years or 11 years later or 12 years later, they put it in this movie because they didn't have enough money to build a model.
Yeah, it's got the monorail scene. Is that
Yes,
the one
the-
you're talking
yes.
about? The land?
Yes.
Oh, you got it, dude. You totally
So
fucking
by that
nailed it.
logic alone, it is a canon film. Yes, sir. It isn't by studio of release, but considering that they're using stuff that another movie used, and canon had a sexual fetish for reduce, reusing, and recycling. Yeah, this is a canon film by that logic.
But
Yep.
it should have been. I mean, it fits the criteria in every other way.
Yeah,
Go back,
straight
Mark.
up.
So I'm sorry. I have to. I do apologize. 'Cause
Where-
the
where-
coffee
here?
jacked me, dude. I'm like, go back 1, 2, because Percy. Go back one more. There. They finally catch
Oh,
it, and it's Percy the
yeah.
robot that
Herpes.
finally gets him.
The space herpy. Even the droid looks like it aged.
Wouldn't your fingernails get bigger, get longer too? Mine, that's just me nitpicking.
I'm gonna
Mark,
get on you because I
This
never
man's
talked to you the
facial
other
hair
day.
comes and goes. David's facial hair comes and goes. You're not supposed to have logic with this movie. I think this movie like made that apparent, like where the beard just magically cut his 5 o'clock shadow comes and goes.
Hey
I
man,
was like-
continuity editors are expensive.
Yeah.
And there's the kid, Nick. There's the kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is on him. Yeah, that's definitely yours. Oh, that was a great line for
Daddy.
that. Oh, so good. Man.
That's not mine. How
Uh-huh.
toxic is that? Come on, man. That's not mine. Come on, dude. Let's go. Let's go with that one, dude. Oh, he's a deadbeat dad already.
Oh, I know, right? He wasted no time. I like how when Roscoe was getting the robot, it's like, hey, I don't mean anything by this, but is there any particular reason that your robot's black? And then his just response is, sure, I wanted him to be perfect. I was like,
Yes.
what? Oh man. And once again, and that line I actually missed the first time. It was my second viewing where I caught that. I was like, oh man, a lot of that shit
I
said
didn't catch
so fast that I was just like, bro.
That
This
was
movie actually benefits from the rewatches just for all those small things.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite jokes that they did in this. The references with the I wanted it to be perfect, and he just looks at him, and the robot's so proud of itself.
Yeah.
Hashtag robot knows black is beautiful.
Yeah, that's an
Yes.
that's an excellent point. You just you get the AI robots here, right? They actually interact with human language when they're not even being ordered to do shit. That's an excellent point. You know, they have a
TZ,
sense of humor.
This shit does
Yes.
everything. In this movie, void of logic, it does everything. It takes them to Star Wars world. It takes them to Mad Max world. It lives in Alien world. We even think they might have a loose connection to Waterworld and Yellowstone and Field of Dreams.
Dances with wolves.
Yeah. There's not a thing. This ship is the Mary Sue of spaceships. Straight up. There's nothing that this ship can't do. Straight up. And then her hair is all super duper long. Oh, dead Granny. Nanny.
She's like all in the jungle, discovered 30 years later, you know.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting real tired. And that air is super duper icy. And Roscoe's, his fro and beard are huge. And I'm glad that they made his skin still look young, even though his beard and fro are huge, because, well, black don't crack, man. Black don't crack.
Black don't crack. Yeah. Guys, I don't know if you noticed. There's so many little things here that Matuzak slips. They keep filming. She catches her hair on like something, and she's like, and they just keep, and she just keeps talking. And there's like a bunch of those in here. They just kept filming, and they're like, we don't have the budget. Keep rolling that shit. And her hair literally snags, and she's like, and just straight laced it right through.
Also, I thought that was done intentionally. It was just like, I'm not gonna have her all perfect strolling like a queen. She's gonna have to fuck up on the way down. Just saying her grown up son, like, oh look, he looks just like you type of moment. They want to have that wholesome moment that kind of got bogged down and shit, she can't have her perfect, divine walk. Just seeing her son.
Don't they look like some of those old kung fu movies? It's just the head guy, the sensei is just like, it's like, and it's like they just glued that shit on.
Yes, the Ray Palpatine of starships. Holy shit. It just might be the Ray Palpatine of starships. It really is. This ship can do everything. Except we like that this ship can do everything because it makes for the madness of this movie work. So I'm fine with it being the Ray Palpatine of ships in this movie. I don't know about you, but I'm good with it. I'm good with it. And you know what? Despite it too, there's not that many cast members too. When you obviously, I'm kind of going forward here, but if you think about throughout this movie, we don't see too many different faces. But it feels like we had such a massive story with all this craziness, yet there's just a few faces in this movie. Obviously, it's not like Robert Eggers is The Lighthouse where there's 3 people in the movie, but it's not a cast that has 300,000 people as well either. It's only like 20, 30 people in this movie, but it feels like it's so much more. I like that illusion that makes it feel like it's a big story bogged down in ridiculously. I just made that up. But yeah, there's only 30 people in the movie. Looks like Santa, like Black Santa.
I know.
It kind of looks like a Black Santa. Oh, besides like the Afro Santa. Yeah, he does look like an Afro Santa. Here I come, Dad. Oh, that giant ice cube he comes down in. That thing's a huge cube, man. Huge. There she is.
What a scene that's going on here. You know, they're just like continuously filming this type of thing. There it is. There it is.
There's so much going on.
Yeah.
Mark, you got it. You nailed it.
Oh, of course. I always nail it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh. Well, Mark knows my name.
In the ass?
Oh, Dad, we won. He's a chicken block. And all of a sudden, now he likes them. All of a sudden, from Debbie Dad to Carrie Dad. And somehow this old boomer is somehow, I always hated kids. I thought it was going to, even though I forgot that they were in like a time warp, I actually thought they were going to be this way for the rest of the movies. So this movie succeeded in making me forget that was temporary. This movie actually succeeded in making me think this is going to be the rest of the movie. And then before you know it, you see them and it's all like none of it ever happened, even though it did. Because they all know, they remember it. You know.
Yeah, it's the usual thing with time travel.
Yeah. Like Perlman was doing this just to make it more realistic.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Jesus.
Oh, I still got my lesbian hair. Okay, good. Okay, good.
And for you sci-fi people who want to debate this afterwards, go back one clip, Mark. The bad guys were off by 1 degree, and it. Poof,
Yep.
And there you go. There's some talking.
They lost forever.
Lost forever. Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
Now, much earlier in the show, we were talking about we covered it loosely about the trailer ruined it for people who were seeing this movie. They seen it based off the trailer. The trailer gives away a very major plot deal about what is the seventh world. The seventh world is Earth, and they put it in the damn trailer. I'm so glad I didn't watch a trailer, because when they show Earth, I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. It's Earth. Of course they're going to Earth. That makes sense. There's tons of water there. It was one of the things where it felt like it should have been obvious, yet I never did make the connection, because I'm thinking it's a sci-fi and space movie. They'll go to some planet that they made up for the movie. No, it's Earth. That's where her dad is. I like that. But if I had seen the trailer, it would have ruined that element of surprise, because that's a very pivotal thing to give up. Like, I don't know if that was considered like a twist or anything, but I feel like that's a big giveaway. And it shows you even back then, trailers were guilty of giving a movie away.
Oh,
Yeah, trailers gave away way too much.
Well, yeah, and that goes to the Battlestar Galactica, because Nick, Earth is what the planet was. That's their 13th world of Kowal. God, I hope I didn't fuck that up. Good Lord. But that it's Earth that they're actually looking for. So there you go. I think maybe 70s and them can say, you're skirting some copyright issues here if you say they're looking for Earth, or I don't know.
Fine, we get the visual enough as it. Look how beautiful it is. Exactly as they always said it was. All that water. Yeah. You know what this means, don't you? What? We're out of business. That's right. Oil dies.
And look, John Matuzak go back one more.
Go back.
Do you guys want to mention what he's been doing the whole movie? Did you guys catch on to this?
No. What?
70s are those? Matuzak has been hitting on Angelica Houston's character.
Yeah.
Since as soon as he met her. The whole movie, dude. I don't know if you caught on to this. That's how happy he is. She finally gives in to him. And that's why he's acted like that.
My goodness.
And Ron Perlman's like, yes, this fucking movie's over. Thank God. Can I go back to acting again?
I don't know. I think they all gave it their best. That's what I like. I like about movies like this. They're committed. Everybody was committed, stupid and silly as it was, to doing the best they could. with it.
Yeah.
You know, they embraced it.
Oh God, dude, they went
They
all the
embraced
way
it.
in with this movie. Are you
They
kidding
did,
me? They
indeed.
were all in with this.
You've
shit.
got to. You can't half-heartedly do it. Going, oh God, you know, this
Yeah,
is really
this is the
silly.
mo-
You got to go for it.
It's a movie, you raw dog. It's a movie, you raw dog.
You've got to do it. Yeah.
Seriously,
Do it.
You have to go. This is one of those things you just gotta. To me, the drier you go into this movie, the better. You got to go into the desert.
Yeah, I mean the toxicity. Well, never mind. I know you're going to ask. So
It's
I'm gonna bite
toxic.
my-
Yeah, we'll get those.
I'm
scores
talking too
real
much. I'm
soon.
sorry. It's
No,
the
no, it's
coffee,
okay.
dude.
It's okay.
The coffee.
It's
I
okay.
apologize.
No, dude. Hey, you're the guest on the show.
Yeah,
we like
the
this.
panel
we
here.
like this.
The panel here is a fucking 10 out of 10 star level shit, and I feel like before we even come on, I'm saying I know these guys saw that shit and more that I didn't. I know they did. You
Well,
know?
it's a while since I've watched it, so I've forgotten some of it. But I knew there was a Logan's Run thing in it somewhere. I just couldn't remember where.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that, dude, because I was like,
It was
I'm not
Red
even
Shirt
going to
spotted it.
mention that one.
Yeah. I knew
All
it was in
right.
there somewhere.
So, chat, please get your scores out of toxicity for the Ice Pirates, okay? And while we are doing the toxic scores, we will have these gents do their toxic scores, and then we will plug our channels, and then we will transition exclusively over to Rumble to watch some clips. Okay, so while we get those toxic scores out, I'll have our guest be the leadoff man to tell us his toxic score on the Ice Pirates. Dave C, batters up.
I think you guys know exactly what my toxic score is going to be.
A 0?
Yeah, it sucked. I'm going to have to say thank you to Nick as well, because, and JT, I think he pushed for this a little bit, but I was saying it's toxic, dude. You've got to watch it. And just for everybody who's contemplating only giving it a 5, I could go back into the very beginning. He's looking down her skirt. Oh, shit. Got caught. I wasn't doing that, man. And then you guys brought up some of the lines that I hadn't seen, and space herpes. What the fuck else do you need? And then Nick caught on to like at the Unix store, or somebody else brought that up. It's on and on and on. And some of the things you didn't see, he like the biting of the apple, and he's checking out her ass and looking up the dress, and it's a 10. It's a 10.5. I mean, it's 11 for toxic. Now I know the other guys are going to talk about the writing and stuff like that, but straight up toxic, it's a 10.5.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Curling Rogue is at 8.5. Dark Viewer says toxicity is at 8.5. Space herpes, enough said. Jonathan Conroy gives his 10 for toxicity. There's none on Rumble. And as we wait for more toxic scores to come out, Cypher Chaos 9.9.
Look at the fuck 10s rolling in.
Yeah. Looks like Dave's got his supporters tonight. All right, JT Kirk, 9 toxic ice cubes. DD Juvit toxic. It's just good, clean fun. Is all. You must be new here. We judge these movies on toxicity. It's not about the quality. Or some people
It's
put
nothing to do with the quality.
It's about how toxic this movie is. But basically, when we talk about toxic, how shamelessly anti-PC it is, how offensive it is, how it wouldn't come out for its timeline today, how it's so shameless and what
the more sexist, misogynistic, racist, offensive, crude, homophobic, whatever, all the shit you can't get away with now.
Yeah, that's what it is. But hey, I appreciate you asking. It's okay to ask questions here.
Go back one clip, Mark. Sorry.
Sure, yeah.
That's fine. As he's doing that, I'm going to acknowledge more
This
of these.
Battlestar Galactica. That's
Corbin
a Battlestar
Dallas.
Galactica fucking scene.
Yeah.
If ever there was one.
Corbin Dallas gives it a 10 out of 10. What's up, Corbin? Happy New Year, sir. Jonathan 93 MAGA says 10. Woo!
Woo!
Oh,
smoking it, dude. They're
MAGA,
smoking it in the chat.
Oh, these guys are coming hot with these scores. Okay, Mark, you're the second man to give a toxic score for this movie.
All right. Well, I don't want to disappoint my buddy.
Well, be honest.
My buddy,
Don't-
but no, I thought it's definitely got some toxicity there, especially the eunuch scene and all the looks. But you know, whether or not I really love this movie, you know, that's another matter. So we'll just go on top. You know, it's a fun, crazy romp. It's not my favorite, I'll say, but for pure toxicity and the male gaze, I'll give it like a 7. I'll give it like a 7.
Okay.
So, but it's a gooder. And I think if I had like 3 beers in me, this is like the perfect like pizza and beer like Saturday night movie with the dudes. So
Yeah, and you did have to clip something out.
Make
that
sure it's
somebody
good
mentioned.
pizza, not that Little
Yeah.
Caesars $5 shit. Mark.
no, good, damn good pizzas, and we
Okay,
got some. I
You
just
got
found
good
that.
pizza in Connecticut.
Yeah, we're the pizza capital of the world, and I just found a special director's cut, new ending of this movie. So yeah, it was a hidden gem that I found on the internet. So never been released before. It'll be released now on Toxic Tuesday
wonder.
on Rumble exclusive. So yeah,
I wonder if you're being cute about that.
Oh, he is. He totally is.
and I love the energy tonight. So this
It's
is
a trap,
This is a great show. Yeah, it's a trap. Yep.
Oh, I got Gina in my face. Well, actually, it's more on Dave's face. I got my
Yeah.
Gina on Dave's face. This is a
Like
new
lizard,
thing.
frog lady. That's a
Well,
good
Mark-
catch, by the way. How about Toxic for that shit, dude? She forgot.
Yeah.
That, my God, what a freeze frame on that.
Mm.
Holy shit, man.
So since we
Yeah,
got toxic 70s, give us your toxic score.
Oh, I think I'm probably going to go for a 9 out
Ooh.
of 10 on this one. So I mean, it's juvenile, very crotch oriented.
Very
Lots of great.
well
There's a lot of suspect racial jokes in there too. You've got
one
a
straight
pimp,
up one.
a pimp. Well, yes, a pimp robot. Come on, I mean, how good is that? The peeping, lots of peeping, which definitely is a no-no these days. You know, lots of moaning, sex. I don't know. It's just the space harpy. Come on, I mean
Yeah.
that's just gross. The castration machine. It's got lots of really, really toxic stuff. It's just full of jokes that 13-year-old boys love.
Mhm.
So I think it's well worth a 9.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. And before
And
we
fun.
pass it on to Red Shirt.
That time, I heard you coming.
Oh, James.
Oh, Red Shirt, that was a perfect transition. For
It
you.
was. This movie as a toxic movie is a sleeper. One, there are a lot of toxic lines and bits that if you blink, you'll miss them.
Mm.
There's looks up skirts, there's side glances, there's lines. And I'd put this movie at about an 8.5 with all the stuff you guys have mentioned, but I've got one more idea that nobody's mentioned. I think this works. I know it wasn't intentional. They were trying to make this movie with the money they had.
Mhm.
But imagine this. Turn this into a porn parody of this movie. What do you have to change? The costumes
I was gonna say the outfits to be
and the action. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah, it's
That
not
loves
far
it. That
from it.
That brings it up to a 9 for me.
Okay.
This is the Debbie Does Dallas of science fiction movies.
Oh, that's a good reference. Yes.
Oh, dude, nice. Deep throat.
Galaxina.
Ah,
Galaxina. Remember that movie? Galaxina.
Oh,
Oh, wow. That was, I didn't expect to hear that from Red Shirt, but
Nice, dude. That's a
Yeah.
hell of a take, man.
That's-
And you bumped it up a half point. Nice.
yeah.
oh yeah.
A 9. Yes.
I'm gonna
That's what I'm talking
go
about, Willis.
with a 8.7 for toxicity. I got nothing to add that hasn't been said, but man, I'll definitely, once again, this movie benefits from the rewatches, and with the rewatches, you catch things, whether it was things that happen visually or dialogue wise. Each time, like, oh shit, like that shit wouldn't fly in today's movies. A lot of it. What's upsetting? Monkey says they say his death means
And I
I'm
didn't
sure he
even
wishes
shave
he
the
had
head, Nick.
1% of his money.
I didn't even go glaring so the light doesn't glare off. Normally I would clean up for the show, but I was like, nah, I know Mark and you guys. I'm like, look, I fit in. So, but every time I do it, I'm like, I'll try to get. Somebody said prim and proper for the show. I got that glare. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that. So,
no, it's all good. But yeah, 8.7. Guys, this is the link on Rumble, and I'd say about 3 to 5 minutes. We're going to be watching the show, the remainder of the show, once we plug in our YouTube channels here, is we're going to play some clips from the movie, thanks to Mark D with a C. So before we do, though, we're going to plug our channels here, and we're going to start with that 70s rock fan. Sir, plug your channel.
I have a channel.
You have a fucking channel.
Doing quite well as well. Focusing a lot on shorts these days. I've had 100,000 views in the last month just on shorts.
Nice.
So it's earned me at least 30 cents. Earned me at least 30 cents.
30 cents.
Right. So apart from the shorts, I did have a physical media live stream today that's quite good, showing off some stuff. What is today? Tuesday. So Thursday, obviously, we've got Comics Division. Friday night on the Ascendant Art channel. Every Friday night. It's always a good laugh. Next Monday, we're doing a Canon Film Club edition next Monday on my show, and we'll be talking about Alien from LA. Kathy Ireland. Yes, another. It kind of fits some of the same spaces as this movie in a sense. Yeah, no, 80s low budget sci-fi with interesting sets and stupid shit going on. so that's next Monday. Be there or be rhomboid.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, I'm gonna come. It was indeed on the MST3K. It's a much talked about movie, Alien from LA.
Well, 70s. It's been good to have you here. Welcome to 2026. Let's make Toxic Tuesday as homoerotic as possible this year. I think 2025 was our biggest yet, having guys like Mike Harlow on. But I feel like somehow, some way, we will find a way to up the ante and make this stream even more.
You're putting it up your ante, isn't that illegal?
On Toxic.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. we don't care about where things go on Toxic Tuesday. Right, Mark?
Right. Yeah. We go wherever the hell we want to go. Yeah. Put it wherever you want to. Yeah.
So, all right, Mark, plug your plug.
I shall plug my plug. Put it wherever I want to. But so Friday night is late night Fortnite if you want to hang out for some fun gaming. Shorts during the week, like 70s when I get a chance. Like I got this, check out this cool item. I got Hallmark has a sale now. So this is the that's an ornament. So it's like, why are they making ornaments like this stuff? It's pretty cool. Yeah. I wish I had, God, can you imagine if you had that, like the full size one in your dining room? That'd be cool. But so check me out on Sunday Night Geekery, usually 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Wrap up the week, talk about what's up in entertainment, and we always try to make people really hungry with some food and barbecue talk.
Could you please start your show a bit earlier, because I've got to go to bed. That's why
sometimes I'll start at 10. Yeah, I used to start at 11:30. So yeah, and as we get older, it's tougher to stay up later too. So, but
it's all right for you young people.
Yeah. And I've been playing the game from 1981, Wizardry. So if you one of the first dungeon crawlers, so check that out. I gotta make a playlist just for that game. That's been fun. They redid it, so it's got modern graphics. So get off my lawn. But Yeah, it's that was one of the first D&D games I played. So I've been having fun playing that upgrade. But they kept the game mechanics the same, which is good. So just added some creature comforts. But thanks everyone. It was great hanging out. Oh, look who's here now.
Oh,
special guest popping in.
Look at this man here.
Are we still
Oh
alive?
my God, it's Tom.
We're plugging our plugs.
Well, no,
before
we do. You know, we
upload.
started late. We just started now. Let's hear. Let me get the slideshow up. Let's go.
I know it's late, but I mean, shit. Well,
I didn't think the show could get any
take a
gear,
look at
but
the
it just did.
XDM and so you'll see what's going on. Because I actually wanted to be here at least to give something about this movie. Because this movie, I didn't really get a chance to talk about it, but this is the first movie that I remember seeing in the theater. It's evidently not the first movie I ever saw, but it's the first movie I ever remember seeing in theater. And I forgot what it was called for years. And nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about. I'm like, it's the movie where there's this thing where the guy, he's got his hand and the beam comes down and cuts his hand off. And the other guy's got his head floating. No, everybody thought I was fucking crazy.
Poor guy trying to describe this movie.
Insane.
Yes.
They're like, Tommy, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Finally, I'm like 10, 11, 12. No, maybe a little older than that. TBS, here I am watching it, and here, what's his face? Hellboy, what's his real name? Ron Perlman. Sticks his hand out in that thing, and that beam comes down, and his hand goes chopping off. And then all of a sudden, Bruce Valanche shows up gayer and shit with his head floating in the air. And I'm like, this is the fucking movie! This is it! I've been searching years for this, and everybody said I was crazy! So finally, I looked at the TV guide because we had to look at TV guides back then, kids. That's how I know it had to be in that 93, 4, 5 range at least, because we didn't get, the Dish Network and shit like that for a little bit. So anyway, I'm like, okay, so I found it. I was Ice Pirates. Okay, now I know. And I went and rented it, and I'm like, this movie's fucking weird. Why do I remember? Well, now I know why I remember this, because this movie's fucking weird. I mean, I was 4 years old seeing this movie.
Well, at least you didn't end up in a padded room, right? You know,
the only other memories I have of being
Tommy
in a
away.
theater, right? And the only other memories I have of being in a theater before this is I kind of remember crying when E.T. died, right? But I'd have been like 2 or 3, and I have this weird thing when I saw Return of the Jedi in the theater. My parents told me this, but I must have fallen asleep somewhere during the last fight with Vader and Luke, last part of the fight with Luke and Vader, because in my brain, they were fighting and Luke literally like knocks his mask off. So it must have been when he cut his hand off, and I'm like, I must have fallen asleep and woke up when Vader's mask, because when I finally saw it on video, because you guys got to remember, Return of the Jedi didn't hit video until 1986. Okay, so here I am finally seeing the movie again 3 years later as a 6-year-old going, where'd all this extra footage come from? I never saw the destruction of the Death Star. I never saw the Endor shit, like all that stuff. I missed all that stuff because I'm like, in my head canon, the way the movie ends, Vader gets his mask knocked off. I mean, I kind of, I do remember the Death Star blown up, but I didn't see all the Ewok fighting. Like there was this whole patch of stuff that's there. Like I did not remember as a kid, because I remembered every other part of the movie. So I remember it, but I don't remember seeing it in the theater. Like I don't have that memory of going into the theater to see it, but I do remember seeing Ice Pirates. And I remember because, like I said, everybody thought it was fucking crazy because I kept trying to tell them, what is this movie? Yeah, my parents, and I must have asked about it. Yeah, and I must have asked about it later enough that my mom and my dad are just like, we don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, or that part just wasn't sticking out to them, that they were just like, or the way I was explaining it, just you know how kids are when they explain stuff sometimes, especially parents, you know what I mean.
They talk like this.
Well, not just like that. They just come up with weird ways of explaining things, So,
well, Tom, I'm glad you mentioned the stump, because I forgot to mention in the movie, right after it happens, David walks by and just casually goes, "How's the stump?"
Yeah. Can you grow limbs back in this movie? I was gonna ask, like this.
Ron Perlman, he had a full-on handy and grew a hand back.
Yeah, and he gets half his foot cut off in the fight.
Oh, David, yeah.
He gets his foot.
He's like, hey, those are new shoes. Yeah.
I just bought those.
Well, that's weird, though. Now, because if they have the technology to regrow limbs, don't you think they'd have the technology to make water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing that was what I was saying. As an adultish teenager, kind of seeing this movie going, This movie makes little sense.
It's not
I mean,
that
I
difficult
loved
to make
it.
water. It's
I know,
not that difficult.
I know. I like the comedy of it, but it's like other than that, it's ridiculous on a level
Yes.
of stupid. Like,
Couldn't they just get powdered water and rehydrate it?
right? And you can tell
Yeah,
it's
but they
meant to
couldn't. They
be-
did, but they couldn't figure out what to add to it.
And you can tell the way that this thing was pitched was like, picture Star Wars meets Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want to do with this movie?
And the Crimson Pirate.
That's why they say, "What do you want to do with this movie?" Yes.
Do what you want with it.
Whatever. Yeah, this is one of those
but
Key and
Tom-
Peele
Hey,
skit
guys, I
movies.
saw the Crimson Pirate on TV last night. Let's make it about pirates as well.
So, Tom, while we have you, which thank you by the way for dropping by. What would you give your toxic score for this movie if you got one?
I have not seen it since like I got it on Blu-ray, but I havenn't watched it all the way all through yet.
You haven't watched
You're
it.
It's
gonna
one of
miss
those
all
movies
the-
where I know I remember rewatching it, and I'm like, yes, I gotta have it.
I think we have to pay tribute to this movie for making Tom turn out the way that he did, though.
See, here's the problem: is whatever macho-ness that you have of what's his face, the main guy,
Robert Urich.
I say Robert Culp,
Urich?
no,
Is it
Robert
Urich?
Urich.
Yep.
Yeah. Between what he does and stuff, because like he's that uber kind of like, Han Solo roguish kind of guy. So like, yeah, he adds a little bit of toxicity to it. Some of the rogues, or not the rogues gallery, but the squadron of the team are a little bit. But you got Bruce Valanche here just gaying it up. So a lot of the toxicity goes out the window with that, and then I don't know.
But there's a lot
Tom
down.
missed.
You
You
don't
missed.
remember.
You
Yeah,
missed.
you got.
I don't.
There's 10
sure
in the
this
chat.
is plenty of
We
stuff.
got 10s in the chat tonight.
Yeah,
I just
probably
realized-
a few of them.
I have
a
to rewatch
handful
it.
of them. Yeah,
I just realized this was a seminal movie for Tom.
Yeah, he's got to
It
rewatch.
is,
Seminal.
technically.
It was very seminal for him, yes.
I don't think there was any semen
70s
involved at
is
any
the shit,
time.
dude.
I know.
That being said,
No, all good. Hey, Tom, I'm glad you slipped in here. Red Shirt, do you have a plug to plug?
Only my Twitter channel. If you want to subscribe, follow me around on Twitter. That's at J_A_Red Shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I post a wide range of crap. I just as it comes into my head, I throw it up as a post. So there's no predicting what I'm going to come up with next on Twitter.
I look forward to what you come up with.
Up with. I'm always up.
Oh, good. Makes up for the ball drops.
Yep.
All right. So, real quickly, next week, Toxic Tuesday, we start 5 straight, and that's figuratively straight, 5 straight weeks of Chuck Norris movies. We're starting with Delta Force 2, which is very timely considering Delta Force in real life. So,
have you guys done Sidekicks yet?
No, we have not.
Isn't Delta Force 2 the first Delta Force movie?
You're thinking
No,
missing
you're
in
thinking
action.
of Missing in Action.
Missing in action.
Delta
they
Force
flipped
2
this
was
We're
made-
gonna do both Missing in Action 2 and 3 as well in this series of movies. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of chucking in this coming up. Lots of
Just
chucking.
be ready for the jokes in the chat, dude.
Oh, that's fine.
Because
I have
Oh,
to
yeah.
be on,
huge.
that's
Chuck
what
Norris
I want there
facts.
to be. I want there to be endless Chuck Norris. I think we're all gonna have like beards galore. Like seriously, like I'm sure my leg hair will have a beard by the time this is all said and done. I
I
can't
should
wait. But
probably write you a theme song so you can cut together an intro just for the Chuck Norris month.
I would be honored sexually if you did that.
You guys should send me like the best Chuck Norris jokes that I can put in the song.
I'll
Oh,
send
yeah,
you
and
one by
then have the
tomorrow
AI do it,
morning.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea. But
Well,
yeah,
I'll write
Delta
it, but like,
Force
I'll let
2
AI beef it up. Yeah.
Delta Force 2 next week. Saturday, of course, Klobby's Comic Shop will be talking Norfolka as well. And JT Kirk will be a part of that. Shout out to JT Kirk. On the Bonded by Melshon, I did my top 10 albums of 2025. I'll plug my plug for that in the chat so you can go sub to that. And Dave C, sir,
Yes,
do you got a quick plug you want to plug in there before we go over to Rumble to watch these clips?
Yeah, I've been kind of on a hiatus with holidays and the throat type thing, chest type. It's been pretty bad. It's getting better. So
You
hung
have
out with
space
Mark.
herpes?
Yeah, I hope not. I could have. I wish to even have the chance. But so normally on Wednesdays, I would do a comic thing with JT Kirk. We might be doing that tomorrow. I'm not sure. And then maybe getting back in the swing of things next week. Usually hanging out with you or lurking with you, Nick, and hanging out with Mark on Friday nights when I can. And then Sunday night, I was hanging out on the Geekery as well. But we should be up and rolling pretty much next week.
Okay, awesome. Hey, Dave, you've been an awesome guest once again. We'll have to do this again. So thank you for being here, sir. Guys, and Mark, thank you for plugging his plug. That's Dave C's channel. Go sub to him. Mark plugged his own plug too, because we believe men here can plug their own plugs. He plugged his own channel. And then this is my channel, the Metal channel, Bonded by Metal. Go save the top 10 albums of 2025 to watch. There's about 2 or 3 Megadeth videos coming out this month. So if you're a Megadeth fan, now's the time to get on sub. And since the new album's on the way, there will be an albums ranking of the 16 prior albums as well.
Wow.
So yeah, a lot of plugs to plug. Mark, thank you for the slideshows, your slips, your clips, and your tips, sir. You have done well. And I know, even though we haven't seen what you whipped out for us on Rumble yet, I already know it's going to be great.
I hope everyone transitions.
I hope everyone on YouTube transitions with us to Rumble. I hope all of them do. But thank you for your services once again. And happy January 6th, everyone. This is a great way to start off Toxic Tuesday. We're going to plug that Rumble link one last time. Okay. So please, I beg of you to come transition with us.
Special surprises there.
Chat. Yeah, we're going to watch these clips on Rumble exclusively where we won't get dinged. So please, and for those of you who, shame on you, don't transition with us, we'll be back here next week for Delta Force 2 with 5 weeks, or is it 6 weeks of Chuck Norris? I don't remember. All I know is it's a lot of chucking.
All Chuck,
a lot of chucking. It's a lot of chucking.
Be up chucking that chuck.
So please come transition with us and 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are off to the races on Rumble exclusively.